It's a good time to go ahead and start the recap if you want.
I want you all to know the first line of my notes last time was, "We are about to rescue our companions."
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh,
optimistic.
that didn't. Yeah,
Oh
very
no.
optimistic.
Mm-hmm.
So we start the session at the Forge of Bel, in the side of the volcano, and we tried really hard, but it was just it was not didn't happen. We fought. It was a really great fight. It was a really interesting, good fight that lasted most of the session. But eventually everyone went down. Every single person went down, including all of the companions. And Vin, Pavel, and Shadow all died. Um, yeah. But both Spinch and Tamila awokened in a room where we were tied up, and there were fire giants that were chained to the forge. They were looming over us. And both Vin and Pavel were awakened by Bell, revived from death at 1 HP. And in this room where we were all tied up, Bell talked to us a little bit. Bell's a pit fiend, and the rest of our friends and companions were all in cages, including Lulu and the Kinku and Crikey. Um, I think Ublox maybe wasn't there. I think they maybe had him somewhere else. Um, but Bell essentially asked us to kill Zerial and tried to convince us that that we should, help him kill Zerial. That Avernus was better when he was in charge, and all of that. He said that she is a fiend, not an angel. She is a fiend, both literally and metaphorically. Um, he confirmed that Bell confirmed that Zerial betrayed us mortals by creating a contract to seal our souls, that we didn't really agree to, and referring to like what happened with Elturel. And Bell really wants us to kill Zerial. We asked a little bit about like what it would mean to kill Zerial, and there was really no good answer. We asked about Ublox. He said that Ublox was doomed to an eternal punishment and is going to go back to where we found him. He explained that basically Ublox was just a successful demon that took out a lot of Bell's troops, and he's sore about that. It's not willing to give him, a quick death, and really wants him to just suffer there. But Bell's also he's working on a device that he wants to use against Zerial, and it requires materials. And Bell explains that Zerial watches his men, but apparently we're free agents and aren't under the same scrutiny. So Bell is willing to give us back our lives in exchange for us going and getting him some things. Pavel tried to persuade him to let us take Ublox, but that wasn't successful. But Bell doesn't seem to really care too much about Ublox and would be willing to negotiate Ublox's release if we deliver the materials. But he is willing to let the rest of us go, including our companions. He requires 9 adamantium rods, specifically rods that were stolen by Zerial's agents that he wants us to recover. And he gave us a little imp named Balarox that's going to help us. We asked for some supplies, and he offered us hellfire weapons from the forge. Hellfire weapons don't actually do that much. They are weapons that are fashioned from infernal iron and traced with veins of hellfire. So they shed a 5 foot. They shed light in a 5 foot radius. Otherwise, they don't have any other positive stat necessarily. When a humanoid is killed by a melee attack made with this weapon, the soul is funneled directly into the river Styx, where it is reborn instantly as a lemure. So that's what hellfire weapons are. I don't think we took him up too much. We tried to convince Bell to outfit us to help make us successful in getting these things, but he wasn't willing to really give us much. But he did say to go to Mahada, and he gave us some soul coins. He gave everyone a soul coin to spend to get some extra things. I believe all of the soul coins, including Lulu's, are in the bag of holdings, except we have to talk to Crikey and one of the Kinku about getting that. One of the Kinku is staying as collateral, and I believe it was Chugga that was staying, and I believe that's right. I think Chugga's staying. And the other one is going to come with us. So they're very motivated to.
I think you wanted to keep Chukka, so you have
We kept Chukka.
Chukka.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah,
Sorry.
and
We kept
Clonk
Chukka.
is at Bell's Fortress as collateral.
Clog. Poor Clog. Yeah. Briefly spoke to one of the fire giants. Again, they're like chained to the forge. It looks like they're not there by choice. His name was Jolt. We briefly tried to negotiate for some other stuff. We talked about maybe try to give us one of the motorcycles that was out by the war machines, but he demanded something valuable in trade, saying that all the war machines, including the motorcycles, are all very valuable in Hell. But yes, 5 of the 7 soul coins are in the bag of holding. We exit the forge. I think we decided to stay pretty close by the forge, kind of for safety. Figure it actually might be safer to be kind of close by. But we make camp and talk to Belkarox, Bellarox, I think. He says we must go to the Cybrex, and he says that it's going to be southwest. It's going to be Contra Abyss. And he says the Cybrex knows where the rods are, not that the Cybrex necessarily has them. And we believe that we're going to pass by the market on the way there, which is the direction that Vin's compass is pointing at. So we're kind of inclined to kind of proceed with this of the many sidetracks we have. I believe we're kind of proceeding with trying to get these rods. But I think Pavel was the one that did a check. Someone did a check and knows that the Cybrex is a creature. It's a demon. It's a chaotic, evil demon. Very ugly and dangerous creature that has an aura of corruption that hurts people when they get close to it. They also have just like good memories and don't forget things, kind of like how an elephant never forgets. A Cybrex also never forgets, apparently. But yeah, we were just about to take a long rest. I think we wanted to talk to Chugga and Crikey. I forget if we did. If we did, I didn't write it down. But then we were
You wanted
about
to
to
wait for
take shifts.
Spinch. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. We did. We did.
Oh,
Switch is
and
such
you
a
wanted to
good
rest because you're exhausted, I think.
yes. We were exhausted and hurting. I think at least 2 of us were revived with 1 hit point, so
Mm-hmm.
that's all.
Yep. It was scary.
We missed that. Not an important session. Just
I
little
mean, it
things.
makes sense if we were against Bell.
Yeah, I'll show you really
Gosh,
quick the battle map that I made just because I'm proud of it.
it's a really cool map.
Yeah. I gotta drag you to it. Oh, okay. Where is it? There it is. And you can kind of see the fight that happened.
Oh,
and,
nice.
There
Oh,
were
so many.
Yeah, there were actually more than this. This is after the fight, but yeah.
Oh my gosh, all of the icons.
Yeah.
Captured. Asleep.
Yeah. I think we did discover that if we're ever in a fight, jumping into the vehicle and using the wrecking ball and the harpoons on the
Oh
vehicle
yeah.
is really
Yep.
it's
Very
really
good.
Lessons learned.
Mhm.
We were so close. We almost got out of there. It was we
Yeah,
were close.
we had a couple people in the car ready to go. Was just trying to survive while getting the rest in the car. Just couldn't make it.
It's hard with the group, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right.
Alrighty. Well, yes, we wanted to take shifts for the long rest. I hope someone wrote those down. Otherwise, we can decide now.
Decided.
All right. Who wants to go first then?
What's our usual shifts? I feel like we
Yeah.
usually have an order.
I think we did.
I think it's Vin first, or
Spinch usually wakes up Pavel, I think.
okay.
And I think Spinch goes after Vin.
Okay.
So maybe it's Vin,
Miller?
Spinch, Pavel, and Miller?
That's fine.
Sure, that works.
Yep.
All right. Are you doing the the orb or the was it the safety circle?
Circle. Do we want to talk to Crikey and
Yeah.
and Chugga now that Spinch is here? Just to see if they're willing to give us that coin.
If you want.
Spinch, you okay going and asking for the coin? Convincing them?
Oh, I don't think Spinch is gonna be able to do what you think he's gonna be able to do if you're thinking of him using convincing, because he does not. Let me just double check. He doesn't have that right now. Because that is his channel divinity, which is gone.
I think we just thought that Spinch had a good relationship with Crikey more so than like the rest of us do. And
Oh, okay.
also we're really bad at persuasion. Like I think
Oh, yeah, I mean,
Pavel's
Spinch-
okay, Spinch is okay.
Spinch has 2. I don't know if that's very
Yeah.
high though. Maybe it is
Yeah, but-
compared to
Group that
everyone
might be
else.
high.
Yeah, maybe Spinch is the face of the group. That's hilarious. All right, Spinch will go to Crikey. Is it?
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yep. He's the chicken guy.
Hello, friend. Are you feeling okay?
Ugh, that was pretty scary, but I'm glad they let us go.
Yes, and you were very strong, and we are all such a great friend family. It is very nice that we have all each other.
Yeah, I think
Yes?
so too.
Yes. Speaking of together and being for each other, you know the soul coins that we got?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We have to do very important things, and I was hoping that you could let us use your soul coin because we are such good friend families.
More important than chicken food?
Spinch wavers a little bit. Looks towards the group, looks at Tamila. He turns back, takes a gulp. Yes,
I mean-
unfortunately.
All right, give me that persuasion.
There are so many ways to buy chicken food that isn't a soul coin.
Is it correct that I have an exhaustion and so I have
Yes.
disadvantage?
Mhm.
Okay, then disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh, that first one was nice. Oh, why is this to GM? Okay. Oh, because I was rolling death
the
saves.
death
Gotcha.
saves, yeah. Yeah, you can
Yeah,
switch
yeah.
that back.
Yeah.
He will say, how about you, when you want to spend the soul coin, we all discuss it together, but I'll hang on to it for now. I need to know it's more important than chicken food.
I will say that very out loud in kind of like a question format so that Tamila can hear me. I would just like reiterate, oh, so you want to keep the coin until we discuss it, what we want to buy together? And like seeking Tamila's approval. Looking at her.
Sure. Yeah, sure. It's been a long day. Tamilla's fine with whatever. It's fine.
Spinch will hug Crikey and say, thank you, yes, I think it would be good.
He'll hug you and all his little beards will hug you too.
Great.
It feels a little itchy, but...
A little ticklish.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, you're tickling me.
And then he'll just, lay with all of his chickens together.
I will pet all the chickens. I'll head back to the group after hanging a little bit with Crikey.
Yeah.
Just because, I enjoy everyone's company, so.
Yeah.
So do we roll into long rest then?
Yeah, let's do it.
Vin,
Cabell,
I think,
are you
is
doing
okay first.
the spell?
Yes, I will do Tiny Hut.
Tiny hut. All right.
Oh, yay.
All right. So you have a safe place for the night. You are close to Belle's forge, and you have the agreement with Belle right now, so you feel pretty safe for the moment. As you all fall asleep and Vin's watch starts. Vin, would you like to do anything on your watch? And go ahead and make a perception if you're gonna keep an eye out.
I think Vin is just tired at this point. I
Mm-hmm.
think Vin is just gonna try to keep watch the best he can
Okay.
and enjoy his sleep shortly after.
All right.
So that's at disadvantage perception.
Okay. You don't really notice much in the way of anything on the horizon. You notice your friends all seemed extremely tired, more tired than usual as they fall asleep almost instantly. And you notice a few beads of sweat on each person as it feels pretty hot here in Avernus.
I think I'll just cool off. I think seeing other people hot, Vin will take like a drink of water.
Mm-hmm.
Just relax a little bit.
Yeah.
And then I think is Tamila next?
Yes. No, wait,
Yeah.
Spinch.
Actually,
Spinch,
no, I think
okay.
that's right. Because
it's
I just
Tamil.
realized
I
Spinch
can't.
usually is last because he cooks breakfast.
Oh, okay.
So I think
Why?
it is Vin, Tamila, Pavel, Spinch.
Okay.
Mhm.
I
There you
remember
go.
what he will say.
All right. Yeah. So then Tamila.
Okay, yeah, I will wake up Tamila.
Oh, thanks, Finn. Anything happen?
Nope. Just pretty boring.
That's good.
That was it. I'm gonna go sleep.
You notice when you wake up that your mouth is really dry and you're thirsty.
I'll go and get some water as well. Are we fine on water? I haven't been really liking water. I assume Spinch has been filling it up, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, I forget what your water source was. I feel like the food spell also makes drink. Let's
Let me
pull
take
up
a look at that.
Mephisto.
I'm not sure.
Tamila would have fallen asleep next to Shadow, and she'll just kind of stay there with her. She wants to check on her a little bit. I'm assuming she's having a little bit of a rough day, a rough
Mhm.
evening. Do I have speak with animals?
Yes, it
Sorry,
does
just 1
make
second.
water. This Mephisto's
Yeah.
phrase. So there you go.
I'll take a minute while on watch to speak with animals to Shadow, just to check in with her.
Yeah, she will
Shadow.
ask, what happened to me? I felt like I was in a forest and then I was back here.
You fought very bravely, but you got hurt, and you died for a moment, but then you came back to me.
That is unnatural.
Very. Yes, it was. Does it make you sad?
I am glad to be back with you. I still have a family I'd like to pursue. I am young.
What
I
did
would like
she
to
say
live
she wanted to
longer. She wants to pursue a family, and she's young.
family?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. I agree to say give her first baby to someone. I feel kind of bad. Okay. Well, I am glad that you are. You are. I'm glad that you are okay.
It is very hot here.
You have some water.
She'll drink the water.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Ooh. I'm not going to do anything about it because I forgot to talk to Spinch about it, but I am going to take note of my very last vial of holy water and the one arrow.
Oh, yeah.
Empty vials.
Mm-hmm.
Perception. 12 at disadvantage.
Yeah, you notice that the air has become a little bit more different than usual. Like the sky is different and the air is different, and you think you notice the beads of sweat on everyone, and you think that perhaps the weather is changing.
Do I think they're in danger?
Give me a survival.
Survival. 13.
You think with your water supply you should be okay, but it might be exhausting just to be in the elements for the next day. Or until the weather clears.
I'm so sorry, Ash. I got distracted for a second. Can you say that again? I think everyone's okay.
You think you're okay for the moment, but the longer you're exposed to the element of just being outside here, the more exhausted you'll be just from the heat. Yeah.
Do I think they're going to make it till morning or not so much?
Yeah, you
Like, do I
think
think they're gonna
till
wake up?
morning is fine. Like the weather is coming. You already feel the heat. But it's only growing at this point. And you think by the time it's time to move out, you guys are gonna have to deal with extreme heat.
Okay. Smilla will probably wait through her watch, but when she wakes up Pavel, she's gonna talk to him for a second. Anything else, or is that the whole watch?
That's it. Yeah.
Hey, Pavel. Hey, Pavel, wake up.
I'm awake. I'm awake.
Awake. Have some water.
Thanks. Is it? Okay. You know, Tamila, I didn't cast mage armor yesterday.
Were you very squishy yesterday?
Is
that a bad thing?
I mean, maybe I don't need mage armor anymore. I mean,
Do you feel like you were okay without
use it? I didn't need. Well, kinda. I mean, I died yesterday, but
You did die. Yeah.
I did die yesterday, but all of you went down first.
Well, that is true. Everyone else went down first. Pavel, do you have anything? Do you have anything that can do anything about the heat? I am worried, and I am debating waking up the rest of the group to have us move now rather than try to wait it out.
Can I do anything about the heat?
You're magic, right? You can solve anything?
Yeah, I can counterspell the sun. The sun isn't even here. I have prestidigitation. I can control flames. That's not gonna help. No. I don't think I can do anything about the heat. Have I ever seen something like an ice pack? I can conjure an ice pack.
Conjure one ice pack.
Trying to think of like what a fantasy ice pack would be.
Yeah, probably not.
I mean,
they had like cellars.
Ice.
Yeah, I mean, have you been to like a snowy place or you just...
No.
All right. No.
No, Pavel has never been to a snowy place.
Yeah.
Well, if we did wake up the group, would it do anything? I mean, I feel like might as well let them sleep and recover a little bit.
I think it's best to finish the rest. We're already exhausted. We need to like not be exhausted anymore. Because if we go like a whole day and we move now and we run into trouble, if we run into trouble now, it's going to be worse than dealing with the heat.
Okay, I agree. I'm gonna go back to sleep then. You good?
Oh yeah, I'm great.
Okay.
Right.
Sounds good. Tamila, go back to sleep.
Hey, Pavel, what do you want to do on your watch?
I guess I ought to do a perception, which is not going to do very much. Pavel doesn't have anything particular. That's a 4 because of exhaustion. Pavel doesn't have any particular things to work on. So he's just going to scheme privately.
Okay. You seem pretty lost in thought and don't really notice anything, but occasionally like a bead of sweat drips into your eye and it distracts you.
Pavel will take out like the mask of many faces. Is that what it's called? And just look at it and then put it away.
All right.
And then when my time's up, I'll go wake up Spinch.
Cool. I guess Spinch wakes up very thirsty as well.
Yes. You feel the heat.
Yeah. Spinch will definitely take note of that and drink water. And he normally prepares breakfast for everyone. But I think noticing the heat, he'll probably prepare something a little bit more liquidy.
Yeah.
Because he himself kind of noticed himself parched. So for breakfast, I don't know, he'll go for like, what do you call that? Cold soups, gazpacho.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, he'll do like a cold soup for breakfast. And I don't know, with what little time he has, I don't know if he can do this, but he has, from Bloodbath and Beyond, he has a knit blanket and a knit scarf. I think what he'd like to try and do with those two pieces is he'd like to take the wax coating from some of the hard cheeses that he has, and he's going to try rubbing the wax onto the cloth material so that it's a little bit like moisture retentive.
Oh,
And so he'll try to do that so that we can, when we wake up, we'll put it over our heads, because I'm sure Spinch is very familiar with like oiling knives to like retain their sharpness and also to prevent moisture from going in, like his wood materials. I think he'd have that knowledge being in the kitchen and such, very protective of moisture. So I think he would try and like think of something like that.
That's really cool. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, you're able to do exactly that with the time that you have. Go ahead and give me a perception.
Sure thing. Do perception.
You don't notice anything out of the ordinary as you go about your duties and setting this awesome breakfast up.
Nice.
And everyone else begins to wake up.
You guys don't notice a smell of a hot meal. Very little smell as you wake up to cold soup.
And again, you're all thirsty, hot, sticky, and the sky just feels like it's just pure flame. And you enjoy this meal in relative discomfort from the heat, but not enough to call for any rolls or anything.
I made cold soup because it is very hot.
Thank you, Spinch. It's
also
good.
For the two squishy ones, and he'll give the blanket and the scarf to both Tamila and Pavel. I rub this with wax, and so maybe if you put it on top of your head or your body, it will keep your body moisture in, your body water in. He would not use the word moisture. But your body water.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Who do you consider the squishy ones? Pavel,
Pavel and
Tamila?
Tamila,
Okay, just checking.
for sure.
All right.
Vin is front lines with
That's true.
Finch,
Yeah,
taking
yeah.
punches.
Yes, Vin is not the squishy one. That's good
Yeah.
to know.
Yeah. Finch knows that.
Mm-hmm.
It's multiple concussions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just kind of funny that Tamila has more hit points, but yeah, Vin is definitely
Yeah.
temp HPs. All right.
But Tamila will be very grateful, and she'll take this time.
Yeah.
And of note, he'll give the blanket, the bigger one, to Tamila. Some more protection for Tamila.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
She'll take it. Wait, is it a particular blanket? Is it just like a normal blanket?
Yeah,
It's something we got from Bloodbath and Beyond.
Yeah, you can describe it if you want to pick a color or some sort of design.
Tamila can choose.
Yeah. Tamila, any ideas?
Sorry, just a blanket from Bed Bath and Beyond.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like something floral, right? You know, like little green with little pink flowers on it.
Beautiful.
Like pink and yellow flowers.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Tamila will definitely fashion that. She'll wear it. I mean, it helps. Yeah, she'll wear it.
Mm-hmm.
She's not proud.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you are here. Vin's compass is pointing contra abyss, so west. And Balacross told you to go southwest for the Cypriux, towards the Plains of Fire.
Yeah, I was supposed to say, so are we going to the magical thing, or do we want to wait on that and try and just go straight southwest?
Well, okay. Let's pause for 1 second. Did we get a long rest, and are we no longer
yes, go to mark
exhausted
off
in
your
this
long
moment?
rest. No exhaustion right now. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So much. Half the hit dice. Cool. Okay, so and then just make sure I understand. The compass is pointing not southwest. Which way is the compass pointing?
West. So,
West.
yeah, you could go west and then south if you wanted to get to the Emporium, and then to the Plains of Fire. You could just go straight to the Plains of Fire. Good job, Pavel.
Yeah.
I'd rather go to Emporium. So I didn't catch it. What did it say?
I was gonna say, I mean, if we feel like we need supplies, I feel like we need to go just do that, and we go west, and then we try to figure out where that is. If not, I feel like we need to just go southwest right away and try to save some time.
What else do we need to do at the Emporium? Like, we have to go to the Emporium eventually, right? Because other items are there.
And Maggie said
or
you
at
might
least
find
leads
clues.
on other items.
Yeah, about where to find items there. And then, Vin's stick is pointing that way. And yeah, it's just general shops and things. Could be ink.
So Vin's stick, it would be an item. But there was also, we had to talk to a hag, right?
Hag?
That is, she has her own thing. I think it was where to find the hag is information about that, is there?
Figure out, okay. Figure out, and then there was one more, though, that we were going to the Emporium to do, right?
I don't remember. There's lots to do there for sure, but yeah.
There's definitely lots to do there. I know we have one of the 4 items we need right now for Mad Maggie, but I know that there is like the other 3. Well, we know where one of them is. It's on top of that, with the Modrons, right? The Modrons have
Right.
one of the items, which we need to go to the Plains of
And-
Fire to help them with that.
But that was like way southwest, right? Like way even more southwest.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just pointing that direction. Is it that's where we need to go for the whatever the skibbity thing?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
there's a lot.
So that's why I'm just not sure if it's
Southwest,
like
yeah.
in the same direction or if it's not.
Well,
out of character.
we could be reconnecting with that line. I feel like the where we're going to now might also take us to the Modron like plot side quest. I feel like those may reconvert as we head southwest. I guess I'm up for either one if y'all want to just skip the Emporium for now and come back to it, because we have to come back to this volcano, so at least we come back to kind of where we once knew the Emporium was, and Vin's compass will make sure we get there eventually. I'm okay skipping it for right now if you all don't need any specific supplies. Is there anything anyone hopes to get? We have some soul coins.
Ink.
Yeah.
Potions. We used all our potions.
I think I maybe have one left.
So we have one left of what?
Of healing potions. Yeah, or no, I have no healing potions on me.
That's right. We are running really low on healing potions. Okay, so just as FYI, we are going to the Emporium to get a Heartstone to try to find Mad Maggie, new hag named Red Ruth, and we're going to go get Red Ruth to get a Heartstone, and we have to go talk to someone at the Emporium to figure out where Red Ruth is. The other item was the Feligionisian sand, which is obsidian sand pounded from the jagged rocky plains of Pelagios, the 4th layer of hell. And we felt like the Emporium would be the best place to possibly trade for the sand. Those were the 2 items that we needed at the Emporium. And I feel like though, yeah, like definitely feels like. Also, we're kind of close to Mad Maggie's. FYI, we could swing by Mad Maggie's to refresh. She didn't have holy water, right? She's had regular water.
Right, just regular
Or
water.
did she have holy? Never mind. Don't care about that as much.
The bigger problem is I don't think we have a place we can cross the river, because Mad Maggie is on this side of the river for sure.
Okay, yeah, if you're looking at
right?
bridges, yeah, there's a bridge here and a bridge here.
Which is, yeah, I was about to say. So it would either
We'd
either have to try to cross the bridge
You're currently
here,
on
which
the
we would have to go
inside of it. Hang on, I'm trying to.
We're like
We're on
here,
the
right?
inside.
Yeah. So
okay, so is there a crossing right here at the volcano?
Just goes into the volcano.
Not
Goes
okay,
right
so not
by
around
Bell's
it.
Forge, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So then our options are kind of,
So
if we want to go see Mad Maggie, it would be either we'd take the bridge across here and we'd probably hit the Emporium, which would probably solve the reason for going to Mad Maggie's, or we end up heading pretty much more away from our cause if it's southwest to get there. So
we need to not go to Mad Maggie until we have Clunk back.
Oh yeah, she would actually kill us for that. That's true.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Yeah, Mad Maggie's on the wrong side of the river. We're not gonna go to Mad Maggie's, so it's just Emporium or south, or just head straight southwest?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so do we think the Emporium is actually across the sticks? Because it's south, right? No, it's west. Sorry, it's west. Its compass is pointing west.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's west somewhere, but it's definitely across the sticks west, because in our drive yesterday, we did not really encounter it at all. And I think it probably switched over at some point. Do I remember that, DM, at all?
Right, yeah, in your drive yesterday, you didn't encounter it. I think you saw it up here by the tentacles.
Oh, yeah, maybe that's right. So, so we'd have to we could cross the bridge. It would, if in some way, because I don't think we can probably go through this black space. I don't know what's there, but we probably can't go through there, right? To go southwest.
You haven't discovered it. Yeah.
Okay.
You just don't know what's there.
The lake. Like, we'll hit the lake, but...
Yeah. My thought was, okay, if we have to already go south, if we're gonna have to go southwest, and if depending on what's there, I guess, we're probably gonna have to go around this anyway. And if it's just barely across the river, like here or here, it might be worth going just to see if we can pick up even just some basic healing potions and stuff like that before we head out.
Okay, I agree. I feel like healing potions is good. But Jimothy, what does the wizard say? Or Pavel, rather, what does the wizard say?
Yeah, I'm also inclined to go to the Emporium and then to get Bell's stuff.
Okay.
Any thoughts,
All right,
Finch?
so that's the plan.
Yes. No thoughts.
Mind empty. Stomach full.
Yeah.
Just enjoying his soup. You're making a little compass up here.
Yeah, sorry. If you can delete my other ones that I mistakenly put in the places we haven't explored yet and can't see. I was wondering why I was like, I thought I put that there. And then I was like, oh, that's right. It's not visible.
I have like some purple notes on here from like forever ago that I can't delete out if they're like old and wrong.
Oh, these ones
I don't know if y'all can...
here? Or
I can't grab them.
Oh, really? I can delete them,
yeah.
Oh, you have to click each individual. Okay. Hang on, can I just highlight a few?
Sorry.
Got it.
Definitely not worth the time to do right now.
I got it. I'm just trying not to grab the word Helturel. Ah, no, I did it. All right. We're good. It's good enough. All right.
Okay.
All right, so we're going west.
Going
Contra
west?
Abyss.
Yeah, Contra Abyss. Okay. As you go, so this takes 4 hours to get to the middle of here. Go ahead and make a con save for me, as the heat is just unbearable. Nice.
Does my waxy scarf help?
Oh yeah, does it?
Oh yeah, we'll say the DC is different for you and Timila.
Cool.
You're not disadvantaged, right? Oh, but that's you just rolled both.
It's a 7, yeah.
Okay, it's actually for the first roll you're fine. The heat grows over time in your body and becomes more and more unbearable. But you do note that the compass is still pointing west and will direct you across the river as you expected. Vin, are you making perception and Tamila survival for your travels?
Yeah, 100%.
All right.
In addition to just basic perceptions, I think Vin, because we are kind of tracking his compass.
Oh, did we lose Vin?
Yes, I think we lost Vin.
Whoops. Mid-conversation.
So sad.
Welcome back.
I'm back. Yeah, that was weird. Yeah, I was just watching my compass. That was it.
Okay. Awesome. All right, that's great perception roll and survival roll. So you guys are moving very smoothly. Here, we have, I don't know if we discovered this area very well previously. You notice these cracks in the ground, kind of like canyons. You notice that there's creatures living at the bottom of them, and you're able to avoid them as you pass by. Unless you would like to go investigate.
Oh,
Made of
I wouldn't.
creatures, like big ones or like little ones, or do we
Like
not
a
know?
bunch of mediums.
Okay.
It's pretty far down, so you can't make out too much detail. Besides, you notice it's like there's a lot of movement down there.
I'm good with skipping if you all are.
Sounds like we're good. All right. So this way, you travel another 4 hours. Go to make another con save, everybody, as the heat builds. The DC goes up. Okay.
Con.
Okay. Okay. You're all good. As you now enter here, and you know that you need to go north now. You notice that the bridge is through a city, the Purple City. You can choose to just drive around the city, or you can go into the city to explore it.
Like the bridge bypasses it, so you don't have to go in.
Well, there's a road that goes around the city, and then you can take the bridge, or you can go through the city, but you can't bring your car through the city. You'd have to drive around.
Mm.
We should definitely pass, right?
For
Yeah,
right now,
unless-
I think we just pass by.
All right. Okay, give me a fresh perception and survival. And I'm gonna put some light in.
I'm good.
Wow!
Dang.
The next fight's gonna be
alright.
bad, but we're gonna see everything before that.
Yeah. All right. Just getting the light going. As you go disward, towards the mountains here, you pass by the city and you see a group of people, mortals, it appears, in tattered rags, and they are, 1 second, pulling a giant boulders on like a cart. It seems like they're pulling them towards the Purple City. It's about 20 humans, elves, and orcs. And they moan in pain as they twist and pull these rocks forward, and devils patrol their path and force them to move forward. They seem to be moving these rocks from mines towards the Purple City. But you do see also Mahadi's Emporium. So you could choose to go towards these humanoids, the Purple City, or the Emporium.
Which is my compass pointing to? Is it pointing directly to the Emporium?
It is, yes.
Yeah. I think it's really hard for Vin to be like, not just be like, I feel like we just gotta go towards the compass, right?
Yeah, I'm also like worried that if we help these humans, if like we won't be able to get like by the bridge or something like that later. We make an enemy right now. It feels bad though. Feels bad just to leave them to suffer.
It does. It does.
I feel like we've had a very long couple weeks, I think, now that we've been in hell. At least a few days. At least a few days. It might feel good to do something good. So I honestly
do it.
don't know.
It's just gonna have to be quick, probably.
We can be. I don't know. What Pavel? What do you think?
They're sorry. So there's people like they're in rags. What?
And they're being forced to pull like this big cart full of rocks towards the Purple City.
What kind of rocks those are?
Yeah, nature or arcana check.
Do we need some rocks?
A lot of the rocks that seem to make up the city, as well as some let me pull up the adamantine and auriculum. They seem to be raw.
Those rocks are just like my armor.
Yeah.
Do these people do they look like Elturelians?
They do not, no. They look like
Okay.
they've been here longer than Elturel has been here.
Pavel just kind of shrugs. I don't feel like we should be I don't I don't want to be in favor of slavery. Maybe they're being paid. Maybe they're in rags. Obviously, they're not being paid.
Also, what are they getting paid in? Because I would bet it's probably not soul coins.
Those are some nice
Right?
rocks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the adamantine and the other one. I'm gonna ask Pavel. Are those like big enough for us to put on our vehicle and take to the Emporium? Or like no? Those look like big carts to me. But like just the adamantine and the other one.
I think it's very likely that there's a warlord. If there's a mining operation that at a big purple city in hell, I think it's very likely that one of the warlords is here. This is their stuff, and we'd be starting shit again if we did anything.
But we're free agents, remember? No one knows who we are. I'm just saying, we could like take the adamantine and we could like put the Maggie in it to have like super armor or something.
Chaka, do you think adamantium super armor is that something you can do?
Would require a long time and forge. And my brother.
What would we do with these refugees once we liberate them?
Honestly, it is so hot out here that I don't know. Like I mean, I feel like the best we can possibly do is escort them to the other side of the city and then be like, book it. Try to get to what, Elturel maybe? I don't even know.
Are they gonna climb the chains? think
Not like
I
there's
mean
a
I hate to condone slavery because that is of the evil things that I have witnessed in hell. This is among the most evil. I think we have to put it in a parking lot though.
How many? Well,
I
hang
am
on.
scared that if we
I
open
guess
this
here's
them, right?
how many of them are there? I guess that's a question. How many? Is it just one guy?
There's
One big
20
guy?
20 human.
mortals, and then the
Mm-hmm.
devils. Yeah, you rolled in at 20. You see exactly how many devils there are. One sec. There are 3 spine devils and 2 bearded devils.
Okay. I mean, on here's the thing, right? Especially in the Maggie, I do feel like we could probably take them down pretty easily. I don't think it's the act of doing it that would probably be the issue, right? Because we've taken down Spine Devils
Mhm.
without the Maggie, and obviously we had some trouble with the last Bearded Devils, but that was mostly because they had a ton of them. I feel like if we were in the Maggie and we just kind of went at them real quick, we could just take them down quickly and then go from there.
Yeah, we can at least talk to the people.
Yeah, we probably
I
should.
mean, if they don't want to be raided, they can just keep going, right? Like,
Yeah, I guess. Who knows? Maybe we'll find
or
out like they're just like volunteering, or
can we
maybe they
look
were
around?
actually
Is
bad.
there like a
Maybe they were like the worst of the worst people, right? Like they were just really bad people.
sure they're in hell? Can sorry. Can we look around? Is like, will anyone notice if we, liberate this group? Is there anyone like else around to like visually see? Like, will
You
the
you
city
are
notice?
still visual of the city. So if they would likely notice if the cart and the massive group changed. They wouldn't notice the details, like they don't know who you are, right? So, but they would know like something happened to their shipment.
I'm okay with this plan of let's just kill the devils and talk to the people.
Well, how about we talk to the devils and then kill the devils and then talk to the people?
Okay,
Because I feel
I'm
like
okay
if we
with
just
that
go in
too.
guns a blazing, that might be bad, right?
Yeah. Since you
And
haven't
also,
given
I
me an
don't.
opinion,
Any thoughts in Spinch's head?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Spinch has been quiet and just kind of like reading the vibes of everyone. But I guess when asked, he'll just say, I think that it is dangerous and we need to protect ourselves because we are responsible for who did we leave behind, Chugga? No, Clock.
yeah.
We
Yep,
are
Clonk.
responsible for Clunk and we need to do things to make sure we get him back.
What were you gonna say, Vin?
I was just gonna say, I honestly forget at this point. It's fine.
I'm sorry.
It probably wasn't anything that important.
Okay. So do you approach or do you go to the Emporium? Seems like the group is split.
I'm going to vote go talk and then kill and then talk again. I'm okay being outvoted.
I will do what everyone else wants to do.
I mean, I wouldn't mind a victory after yesterday.
Yeah, I think, man, it's tough. I really want to go deal with my compass thing, but I feel like doing this is probably not going to hurt our compass thing, hopefully. And at the very least, it's not going to make it any easier or harder, I guess. So we can just do it quickly, and then we can make our way into the Emporium and get supplies and stuff, I guess. Okay.
Spinch will, seeing as how the group decided, Spinch will kind of clench his fist and like tense his jaw a little bit, seeing as how they want to go in for a fight, but won't say anything and just sit there.
I'm gonna say we should definitely talk, but then we should get back into the vehicle and then attack with the vehicle so that we're safer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So you do approach. You see the humans with their cart. It's a mixture of humans and orcs and half orcs and elves. And you see the devils around them, and the devils yell out, "Oh there, business of Byzantium."
Business of what?
Byzantium.
You put the name in chat.
Yeah, one sec.
Byzantium, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Sorry, can you put that in chat?
Yeah,
The
one
name.
sec. And the Purple City.
Thank
Move along.
We were just hoping to ask you some questions if you don't mind. It seems like you guys have free time because those people are carrying the things for you. So we can just talk leisurely and they can suffer more.
Well, we do have a timetable to keep, so keep it short.
Oh, we will be very quick. Yes. I do not know the questions though, and we'll turn to the group.
All right.
Maybe who is Visanthier and you know what's up with the Purple City? They friendly? They like outsiders? Like whispering these questions.
I got the
Oh,
wrong
so yeah, then
name,
Spinch will relay
sorry.
that.
That's the correct name.
Baron,
Baron Bauer
okay.
Tolmanen. The Lord of the Purple City.
Ooh.
The most wealthy city in Avernus. If you don't know it, then you must be poor, and you can just move along.
We are actually very rich traveling people who do very important jobs for other people, but we are travelers, so we never stay in one city. What other questions do we have, Tamila?
I don't know, I might be all out of questions.
What do you use these rocks for? They look very heavy, and these tiny humans look very weak to carry them.
Where'd you get your humans from?
The rocks are for Zariel's blood war. We use them to make weapons and armor. Well, we send them downriver to Bell's Forge after we process them.
Oh.
The humans,
Bell's Forge.
the mortals here, they've made contracts. They've sold their souls, and they are in service to us. Very legitimate.
What'd they get for their souls?
Eternal life.
In a
That's
life of
interesting.
suffering.
I don't. I don't know. I feel like I'm less and less on this the plan we had earlier. I feel like for multitude of reasons, not the least of which I don't want to upset Belle anymore. Maybe we
these are
just
Belle's
move
weapons.
on for right now. Yeah, if we're gonna
I'm
upset Bell's process, plus these guys all signed contracts. It seemed like for eternal life.
Well, we don't know
I mean,
how truthful the devil was
well,
being.
can I insight check that? Can I
Yeah,
see
absolutely.
did they actually sign it for eternal life? Insight 22.
Yeah, he seems to be think that it's very truthful. Of course, he's leaving out all the details that you are kind of picking up on. That it also they have eternal life, but they're suffering. And the contract, if it were breached, they would also lose their eternal life, which could mean death.
Which could mean alleviating the suffering.
Yeah.
The other option is to go find this Vizanthir and try to get their contracts.
I don't think we have that sort of money, if I'm honest.
Or
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Or time.
Well, as much as
really
I
think-
would like to bash them with Wrecking Ball, I do feel like we're leaning towards leaving them.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's kind of a damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of scenario, much like
Yeah.
signing a contract for eternal life with pain and suffering. You know what I mean? So we're, I think we unfortunately don't pull the metaphorical track switch and move on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Spench will say, "Oh, that is very nice. We are also very friendly with Belle, so good luck on your things. And here's a tip for you." And Spench will put his hand by his mouth as if he's giving a secret. If you make the humans stronger, they carry more things. So if you feed them well and you treat them well, they actually do more work.
Give me a persuasion check.
Okay.
You see one of the guys is like, "See, I was telling you, you gotta feed the humans." And the guy's like, "But what do they even eat?"
Hearing that, I'll give them a little tidbits. Oh, I know what humans eat that make them stronger and do more work. And I'll just tell them of various nourishing foods.
You tell them what Pavel eats.
Nothing but cheeseburgers.
Cheeseburgers. Strictly cheeseburgers.
Yep. The
And
diet
then
of
they're
kings.
like, "But where are we gonna get those?" I don't know. It's the Baron's problem. They continue their caravan, but talking about how they're gonna feed the people to make them stronger for more caravans. All right. So you turn the car around, go towards the Emporium, and as you approach, you see a collection of brightly colored tents that are all clustered together, with huge war machines forming a horseshoe around the tents. And you see there's these lamps with chains strung between them, and music and smells are drifting across the hot winds, inviting you to come closer.
Onward, right?
Yep, onward.
Mm-hmm.
Spench is specifically smelling things. He wants to know where the good smells are coming from.
Yeah, you actually do smell food. It seems like there is a restaurant here. You do notice as
clock that.
you park, you see a sign at the entrance, strangely understandable in every language you know, that states, "All are welcome here, but no fighting, no spell casting, no exceptions.
Mm.
Oh, all right. That's gonna make this actually a lot easier than last time. I feel like those rules gonna make things real easy.
Do you think no spell casting means like innate abilities? Like I feel like are the devils, can they still attack us? But no fighting, so probably not.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't work again. No fighting. That's a big thing. So we're fine.
That'll be fine.
All right, you
Um,
see that man in the image approaches you all as you enter. Welcome to my Emporium.
oh, you're
Hello,
Mr.
thank you for
Wandering.
having us.
Hi, Mr. Wandering.
Hello.
You may call me Mahadi.
Oh, okay. Mahadi Wandering.
He chuckles and is just like, we got a comedian over here. So, what brings you to my Emporium? We have lots to buy. We have a restaurant. I have the Infernal Rapture, which is a tavern.
Mhm.
We have shops. What interests you?
I need to give a magic stick to a man or a woman and hope that they don't fight me this time.
Well, there is no fighting here, so they better not.
I appreciate that rule.
Well, good
Yeah,
luck
that
on that
goes.
mission. I don't know if I can help you with that one.
No, I got a magic compass. It's fine. And then we'll just start wandering off, looking at where the compass is pointing.
It's pointing you east.
East?
Mhm.
Okay. Like this way, east. Just like
Other way is
wander.
east.
Either way is east.
Map right.
Vin does not. Vin is as dumb as I am, and also wanders east.
Yeah.
Big
And
loops.
Mahadi
Finch
just
gets a little nervous.
puts his
that Vin
arm
is
out.
wandering.
You see, you hear the sounds of haggling, the clink of coins. You smell exotic wares, and you see dozens of imps flitting back and forth amongst the tents. There's lots to do here, and well, if you should have needs of my services, or if you would like to look at the Infernal Rapture menu, I'll just be over in my tent. And he points over here. Welcome. And remember, always follow the rules.
Tamila, Pavel, I think we should follow Vin. He's getting too far.
Yep, let's follow Vin. Keep him out of trouble.
Vin's just fully focusing on the compass, not realizing you guys aren't following behind.
Yeah, Vin, you approach a kind of ramshackle tent that says free wisdom, and it has this guy.
Cool.
Ooh. Nice. Vin will definitely go inside.
Welcome, young man. Are you here for some wisdom?
Maybe. And I'll probably if it is pointing to him, Vin will just do a couple like circles around him with the compass, making sure. But then he will be like, "Hi, I have a gift for you, but first I need you to maybe chain yourself up." And I'm gonna pull out my
What a statement.
He looks at you
Vin,
quizzically.
always
Yeah.
excellent with charisma.
I will not accept this gift.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Because I'm pretty sure it's for you. But the last guy who I gave it to started trying to kill me, and I don't want you to start breaking rules, and I feel like that's what's going to happen.
I've made a vow of peace. I cannot harm anyone. Please do not.
Okay, maybe. All
hand
right,
this
guys,
to me.
it's gonna be. But I have it. It's for you though. I start pulling out the stick.
You see him actively like avoiding it.
Yeah, I mean, it could just be a nice walking stick. It probably should just be a nice walking stick.
I already have
But,
a
you know,
stick. It is quite good.
can I look at the stick?
Yeah. You can give me woodworking tools.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like it's an extremely sturdy stick. It seems like it's carved from some sort of ancient wood.
Like, yeah, that is a good stick. But I do need to give it to you though. You understand that, right?
How about this? How about you come and you meditate with me? We will
Okay.
think on
What
this
does
matter.
okay? What does meditate look like?
And he pats a seat next to him with like a little cushion. To sit here.
Okay. All right. Then we'll take a seat. Cross his
He'll-
legs.
He'll tell you, close your eyes. And he'll do like a guided meditation with you.
Yeah.
Do you try? Are you trying to meditate here or are you trying to resist?
I think Vin has no reason not to try.
Okay.
I think it probably takes Vin a little bit longer than expected to get into it.
Mm-hmm.
Just not only just because it's Vin and Vin is a little bit ADHD, I would imagine.
Right, yeah.
But also just because like he was kind of in this state where like he was like almost hyped up for a fight,
Mhm.
and now he's like having to calm himself back down to that state. So
Right.
he's trying, but it's probably like it does not start off as maybe observing, looking like he's
Mhm.
trying, but he is trying.
Okay. The rest of you see this, and it looks pretty boring from the outside. Do you want to stick around and watch, or did you want to explore the Emporium?
Seeing that
Whisper
Vin
to
is
Vin.
kind of safe, I'll just look towards everyone else and be like, well, he seems safe.
I think Finn has got this. I mean, we should tell him to like get this guy out of the caravan before he gives him the stick, because we know that they're gonna fight. We know that.
Yes. But he is safe right now.
Okay.
He's safe right now, yeah.
I'm gonna go explore.
Vin's smart
Bye.
No, you're going
He's smart enough
to
to fight. He'll like run outside the Emporium. He'll be fine. Fine.
Spence is
Alright.
visibly nervous, just kind of like pacing between the people who aren't sticking together.
Running up a Pavel.
Vin,
Where should we go first?
it takes you about a half hour, so we're gonna let the other group for you to actually truly meditate. So we're gonna let the other people do a few things first. Go ahead, Tamila.
Yeah.
I was just saying, where should we go first?
You
We should go in clockwise order.
You see a few signs around. Let's see. We have the Infernal Rapture, which is where Mahadi went. We have the Gearbox. We have Shave and a Haircut over here. Tarkleby's Translations. Icar's Away. Ziness Larva Farm. And From Here to Avernus.
I got like half of those. There's one called Icar Away. I think that might have your ink, Pavel.
This is Icar's Away here.
Yep.
Okay. You walk over to
it
Icar's
looks like-
Away.
Yeah.
And you see interesting woman there. And tons of black flasks.
Black
Welcome.
glass. Hello.
I am Eliak. I sell
Hello,
demon
Eliak.
liquor.
I am Pavel. This is Tamila. This is Shadow. This is Piggy.
You see her wave, but her arm doesn't just have one joint. It just seems to be one fluid, loopy, bendy thing.
That's
that's fun.
neat.
She's cool. What did she say she sold?
I sell demon ichor and bombs.
Oh, I like bombs.
Yeah, the latter one's interesting.
Very dangerous. Are you sure?
Good bombs are.
I think we want the bombs. I think we very much want the bombs. What kind of bombs are they?
They're made of demon ichor and transmutation magic. My favorite.
I like her. What do they transmute into?
Explosions!
So lots of demons are resistant to fire damage. Do they work on demons?
The fire, no, but the force of the explosion, yes.
Force, okay. Oh, I like this a lot. Can I see your bums?
Yeah, you see, she pulls out kind of this. It's just this very small thing, that's filled with lots of little flasks of demon ichor, and it has kind of like a little fuse coming off of it. And she sets it on very gently, like sets it on the table, and you notice her little weird wobbly arms are very able to fluidly set it down, and she says, "Bomb is 1 soul coin. To sell your soul."
How big of an explosion?
30 feet. It's
Okay.
extra good
I
on
do feel like we
structures.
Ooh, right. I do feel like we should do our other shopping and then come back and spend all of our remaining soul coins on this.
Oh.
Do you have any just ink, like spell ink?
I suppose you could use ichor as ink. Very dangerous.
It sounds dangerous. I mean, that would be. Can I think that through for a moment? Is she just really excited about ichor?
Yeah. Give me insight or arcana. Yeah, you think it would be very bad.
Okay.
If you just
So,
want normal ink, go talk to Tarkleby.
Tarkleby. Where's Tarkleby?
The red tent. Across the way. Goatman.
Goatman. Okay. Okay, yeah, I see it. Wait, where do you get your demon ichor?
From demons that I torture.
Oh, I like her so much. Can you tell us like what the ichor does?
You just like juice them?
Well, I take off little bits of them and wait for it to become all sludgy, and then it's demon ichor.
How did you get into this? You are a fascinating person. How did this come to be?
You're so kind. Don't get too many people interested in my demon ichor. Oh, well, one time I touched demon ichor and my ears flew away, and she pulls back her hair and she just has no ears. And then another time I touched demon ichor and I learned telepathy. And then another time I touched demon ichor, my arms turn into tentacles, and she like pulls up her her sleeves, and you see that it's she has tentacle arms but like human hands. And I just thought that was so interesting, and it's a business opportunity, don't you think?
Wait, we've touched Demon Ichor, right?
Yeah, and
I will
you've
have-
resisted the warping effects
Oh,
every time.
Gotcha. Oh, interesting. Okay.
hmm
Actually,
I
has anyone other than maybe
I
Tina?
have some demon ichor.
Oh,
Do you want it?
sure. How
What will you
much?
pay me for it?
How much do you
Um,
have?
I have a flask. I think.
A single flask?
Yeah. I also have corpse stamp. Do you know what corpse stamps? I have quite a few vials of corpse stamp.
I only deal in demon ichor.
Oh my! I don't know if it's a good idea to give away this many vials. We need vials. Vials are.
Yeah,
I
Can
can
we,
give
like-
you 25
Well, she
gold
told
for
me-
the ichor.
Do you have a container that I can like dump it into for you?
Sure. And she pulls out a jar and sets it out.
Aren't they worth soul coins though? She's trying to sell them for soul coins. Right?
Well,
She
hers
will
are
sell
transmuted.
hers for. She's selling her bomb. She is selling a bomb
Oh, bomb.
for
Gotcha.
a soul coin. Yeah.
I mean, I want to haggle with you, but I feel like you're giving me a fine deal. So I will take 25 gold. Thank you.
You're welcome. Good doing business with you.
And
Come
I-
back for my bombs.
I uncork it and dump it into the jar.
Can I ask you, do you have empty glass vials? Or any kind of small container like vials?
Yes, but
Empty
they're all
glass.
black. Do you like black?
They're all black.
Yeah.
Are they black because they're full of ichor, or are they just black?
I just like black.
Black's fine. I like black. Black's so cool. Yeah, I like black fine.
Just a normal price from the player's handbook. For...
Okay, I'll look it up.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know.
We'll come back for the vials as well, but it feels like we're always running low on vials. And next time we go back to Grace's, I feel like we just need to load up on holy water.
Yes, I stock up on vials. It's very important.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I hope you don't die out there. Bye-bye.
It costs a full gold. Does that seem like so expensive?
Glasswork is a
God.
skilled profession.
Yeah. Bye. Goodbye. We like you. Okay, you want to go talk to the goat man about some ink? Oh, I guess I'm going to ask her. Have you ever heard of a hag named Red Ruth?
Oh, yes, of the bone bramble.
At the Bone Brambles?
Yes, she came in and bought some demon ichor one time.
Okay. Is she like currently staying at the Bone Brambles? Is that where she is?
Yes, she has a hut there. It's a maze of trees. We drove by there once.
Can I get her to maybe describe where the Bone Brambles is in a way that makes sense in Avernus, given the
Yeah,
given
make
the
a survival check to understand, because she has to give you like landmarks to go off of, essentially.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, so it would have been south of Askovic. So probably
Nice. Okay.
like 2 tiles south of Askovic.
Cool. That is awesome. That is a check mark off our list, y'all. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Do you know what she was buying the ichor for?
You don't know? She just likes ichor.
Red Ruth specifically. If I
Red
asked her, like,
Ruth.
what Red Ruth would find him.
Oh, well, she makes all sorts of weird potions.
Oh.
She said I should branch out, but I like my ichor and my bombs.
I agree. I feel like you have a winning business model. Thank you. Gonna scamper off after Pavel. Come on, Switch.
All right, so you go over to there. Yep, so you approach a different tent. This is Tarkleby's Translations. You see it is very close to like a library inside, filled with tents, scrolls and books and spell components and things of that sort. And you see a tiefling, elderly. Ho ho ho, welcome. Is that our young wizard I spy?
Indeed. Is that a old wizard I spy?
Indeed. Come in, young man.
Who is that goat that we saw in that forest? That wasn't a goat, but that was actually a god or an angel.
Clyde, yes. This is not Clyde.
I'm gonna run up to him and say, "Do you know Clyde?"
No, I don't know any Clydes. Sorry, dear.
Oh, never mind. Sorry.
It's okay. I have components, spell books, parchment, pens, ink. And I provide translation services.
I think I am most interested in ink.
Oh, I have lots of ink here. His total stock is 5,000 gold of ink. So, however much you would like to purchase.
A soul coin is worth 50. Right?
One sec. There is
Wizard Genius pool some of our gold for this.
100. A soul coin is
we're
worth
so
100
poor.
gold, or
Oh, I thought it was
Yeah.
50 gold. I would have haggled with the lady. Oh well. I don't have enough gold to buy any ink. I finally found the ink, and I don't have enough gold. Even my one soul coin doesn't really get me up to anything that I can do. Alas.
If you would ask, Vin does have 35 gold on him right now that he really does not need. So
I'm gonna rush back and shake Finn down for his gold. No, I mean
She's 109.
I need. I need 150 for Magic Circle or Palvel's Pilfering Paroxysm, or 100 for Knock. And I also need the Bernome spellbook, which is a Tiamat. And this isn't actually very far from Tiamat. It actually might be worthwhile now that we know that this is here. It's going to move. This place is going to move, isn't it? This place wanders. Is that right? Where do you go?
We just go wherever it's safe. Generally, we move every day.
How do customers find you usually?
A deal with Mahadi. Otherwise, they chance upon us.
Thank you.
Well, if you're not
What do you
purchasing
think,
anything,
Pavel?
young wizard, then I'll be here for next time.
You still thinking, Jimothy?
No, I'm muted. So if I take everyone's gold, I'd have enough for Magic Circle, and that is a situational spell that I have to prepare, and it takes a minute to cast.
I also have 10 gold.
But you want it, Pavel? Like your heart wants a new spell?
Well, Pavel does want it, yes. Pavel is going to take all the gold. Even if I don't think I'm ever going to prepare this. Pavel takes everyone's gold and buys 150 gold worth of it because Pavel's heart does want it.
I'm marking off 100 gold off my sheet, Pavel. Put it on your sheet.
Okay.
All right.
I'm up to 130.
And then you
I guess I have to go
taking-
shake down Vin. I'm going to run across. Yeah, I'm going to run across. Oh,
you see Vin fidgeting and starting to calm down as you interrupt him. And
Vin!
yeah.
Vin, do you have any gold? Vin.
Pavel, I'm trying to meditate. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
He just like brushes you off to the side and points to his bag, which is like next to him.
I go pilfering through his bag.
You see lots of spare wood and eventually a coin purse. Also, make a perception check while you're in the tent.
Oh, okay. Perception.
Yo, if that sweet monk is evil.
I mean, he was the last one tried to kill me. Let's not pretend like Vin was expecting this guy to be like
Yeah, but
fantastic.
the last one turned out to be cool.
You heard
Hell, but
this sounded like someone moving papers in the back of his tent. Like there's like two parts to his tent, and there's like a part that was closed off. Then you heard someone moving papers behind there.
Okay, I'm pilfering through. I hear this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to send. Can I send Piggy to go check it out?
Yeah.
Okay. Piggy goes and checks it out. Where is the sound
Are
coming
you
from?
seeing through? So like imagine the tent's split in half here. So this half is
Okay.
like the open half, and this half is like the closed half. So yeah, that would be the closed half. Are you
Okay.
looking through Piggy, or are you asking him to report back?
So I'm going to wait for Piggy. So like, is there like a divider
Yeah,
that
there's
Piggy
like
could like get onto the ground and like crawl and
Mhm.
poke his like face under?
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. So I will do that. I'll have Piggy do that, and then once Piggy's there and looking, I will perceive through Piggy's senses.
You see two familiar people. You see, Jing Li is leafing through some papers and seems to be dealing with a headache. And Dara is just staring off in the middle distance.
Pavel, with like still looking through Piggy, just exclaims, "Dara!"
Huh?
Like he comes back to his senses and he goes and he opens the other. He just opens the divider. Dara, what are you doing here?
You see her like abruptly like come out of like her middle distance stare. Oh, Pavel. Hello. And she gives a little wave and Jing Li looks up. Is it really Pavel? Are you a devil in disguise? How would I even know?
I don't know how I can prove that I am really Pavel.
How do we know each other?
How do we know each other? We back the day that Elturel, I guess was the day after Elturel fell, because it fell like at midnight or something. We our group was running around and we helped escort you to a caravan and back to Baldur's Gate.
I think it's really him, Dara. Oh, that's so great. Oh, I'm glad you're alive. And she hugs your...
How did you get here? What are you doing here?
Oh, I'm on a sacred mission. For Ilmater. Jing Li's helping me. This is her great-granddad's house. Well, tent.
Huh. So, what is this mission?
Well, there's a bunch of Hellriders that were captured. They're not in Elturel, they're in a different place called Plague Shield Point, and we're gonna rescue them.
Pavel just like suddenly just like he gets a headache now.
Yeah, and Jing Li gives you like a knowing look, like yeah.
So what's your plan? How are you going to rescue them? What do you know about this point?
Well, it's heavily fortified from what we can tell. You can see now that she's looking through like papers that are kind of like layouts of the point that she's drawn herself from conversations and like notes that she's taken. And she's just like, we have an idea. They have an operation that if we hit it hard, they'll think they're under attack and go to that operation. And then we can infiltrate the point while their defenses are migrated to this mine that the junkyard that they have. But I haven't quite figured out how to cause the distraction. I think we could buy some bombs from Eliak, maybe place them around there, and then infiltrate the Plague Shield Point. I just don't know if I could handle it. I'm gonna have to recruit some people.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I know that I know two people who definitely want to help. How do you know? Is this Plague Shield Point? Is it like a one of the Warlords' strongholds? Who's there? Who are you going to piss off by doing this?
I know that it's underwater. The person who runs it's a mystery. No one knows. Lots of drow are involved, though. Which is unusual for Avernus, apparently.
Drow involved in... And they're holding the Hellriders captive.
Yes. Apparently Dara had a vision.
Is that right, Dara?
Yep. The vision pointed me to Avernus, But I couldn't bring Gorin and Clyde.
Well, okay. Why not?
Because they're angels.
Would they get Zarieled?
Maybe.
Okay. Look. Vin is. I've already annoyed him, but Tamila and
Vin, you're
Spinch are
hearing
here,
all of
and they
this.
would love to see you.
Yeah.
Go ahead, sorry.
It is just trying really hard to concentrate.
Okay.
On
Let's.
like the probably pretty boring to Vin thing he's setting up here, like with like flowers in a nice field, and Vin's just like, don't think about that. Don't think about that.
Do you want to come with me? We'll go over to Tamila and Spinch. Yeah, Spinch. I'm sure they would love to see you.
Bench is here.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, yes. But we can't leave the Emporium. They're here in the Emporium, right?
Sorry, I think I cut out there for a second.
Oh, okay. She just asked, they're here in the Emporium, right? We can't leave the Emporium.
Yeah, they're in the Emporium. Why can't you leave the Emporium?
Well, we're under Mahadi's protection at the Emporium. And we don't have his protection outside the Emporium.
Oh, the no one fight or cast spells thing. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Okay.
Alright, so let me put these two on. Okay.
It's very coincidental that this was brought up after I just asked about Clyde.
Yeah. I swear it was pre-planned. Yeah, so they start following you. And Vin, you finally have silence in your tent. Besides the guided meditation from the old man monk that you're with. What were Tamila and Spinch doing during this conversation?
I'm probably talking to Tarkleby and seeing what else he's got for sale.
He's
You good, wizard?
essentially,
Got any-
yeah. He actually essentially has everything in the player's handbook. He's a general store. He just gets excited when he sees wizards.
Gotcha.
Yep. So, yeah, if you
Got
need any,
healing potions?
he does for standard healing potion prices.
Is that 50? I think.
Yeah, so you could buy 2 for 1 soul coin.
Okay, we'll have to talk as a group, but we probably should get at least 4, if not like 6 or 8. I feel like. What do you think, Spinch? Do we need anything else?
We're okay. Do you see Pavel anymore? He's been a very long time. Do you think he disappeared again? He's like visibly nervous and like straining his neck to see if Pavel's coming back.
It has been a minute. We can poke our heads out and go
Let's
find
go.
him.
And he'll grab Tamila's arm and try and go off to where he thought Pavel went to Vin.
Yeah, and you see them coming to you.
Spinch will rub his eyes, not thinking that he's actually seeing Dara.
And Dara will run up and jump on to you and give you a big hug.
Dara!
Spinch! Oh my god!
What are you doing here? I have so much to tell you. I have been doing so many things for Ilmater. Have you been doing so many things for Ilmater?
Yes, he gave me a vision. He talked to me. Did he talk to you?
He talked to me too! Did you know that we are immortal? Gods don't talk to people unless they are immortal.
Wow. So you must be a chosen one too.
Yes, I don't think we can die, so we are very strong.
Oh,
I mean,
that's
I
so
always knew you
cool.
were very strong, but now I am strong just like you.
Oh, you've always been strong, Spinch.
I think he'll just keep blabbering to Dara.
Yeah.
I think he will kind of try to intentionally take her away from the group out of earshot, though.
Mhm.
And he'll confide in her that he's been kind of nervous because they all almost died on his watch. And he's he's a little nervous that they keep trying to jump into things like that cart situation. When they should kind of be worried about protecting themselves and the people who they're responsible for, because Spinch is feeling this responsibility. So he's like, Dara, I don't know what to do. I feel like I am not strong enough to protect them because we are constantly going into bad things.
Well, I know that I know we're supposed to be immortal and all, but I'm always stronger when I have more friends. So if you can find more friends here, I know it's a scary, terrible place, but maybe there's good peoples.
There are good people. We've met so many. This guy has chickens, abyssal chickens. They are so cool.
So the more friends you have, the more strength you have, right? So
Yes. I will collect more people.
Yeah.
That is a good idea.
it's not just
Dara, you are
on
the
you to
best.
be strong. You have to share with your friends.
Yes, but I will be very strong for them, and so that they will not get hurt and die or leave me.
I'll tell you, Ilmater really cares about everything with Elturel and the Hellriders, and what you're doing is really important, so you have his support.
Thank you so much. Since you were a person for Ilmater before I was a person for Ilmater, that means a lot. You were like a mentor,
I know.
even though you are small. You are very big.
Seems you've gotten much wiser.
Oh, thank you.
We're gonna ask for your help.
Yes, whatever it is, we will do. And he'll like turn to the group, Pavel and Tamila. We are going to help Dara, even though he has no idea what he's gonna.
Yep.
Oh, great. Dara needs us to infiltrate an underwater fortress with drow. And probably explosions.
There's water in Avernus?
Yeah, Jing Li?
Yeah, under the sticks.
Oh, okay. So death water. Okay, gotcha. No, that tracks.
Yeah, it's gonna be a careful. We're gonna need to be very careful. But I've been doing a lot of research, and I think we can do it if we just keep recruiting.
No, I think. Yeah, we'll help you whatever you want.
Okay, good.
Tamila will talk to Jing Li for a little bit, probably like, how are you? Where's Sunny? Everything okay? How'd you get here?
Yeah, everything's great. Yeah, Sunny is with her. I forgot to put his token on. Yeah, so yeah, the Mastiff, or it's a Sharpei, but he is there. All of the other refugees seem to be safe. From last I saw them in Baldur's Gate, and they had to leave Goran and Clyde behind, who are taking care of them. So they have angels on their side, so they should be okay.
Was it just Gorm and Clyde, or was there another one? I had in my head maybe there was a third angel, but maybe not.
Yeah, no, those are the two angels. Yeah, just the two. Dara is angelic, but not an angel.
Gotcha. Did Jing Li explain how they got to Avernus?
Oh yeah, she'll explain. Oh, well, the guy Vin, I guess, is meditating with. That's new. He's my great granddad, and so I may send him a message, and he made a deal with Mahadi to bring Dara and I here. We just don't have a way back just yet, but we could figure it out. We don't need it right now.
That's kind of what we did.
Yeah. You guys were always pretty brave. I figured, my family business is gone. It's the only family I have left, so I don't mind.
What was your family business?
Oh, we were all hunters. Brought in meat for Elturel. Skins, things like that.
Mm.
I was
Nice.
out for the hunt when, Elturel fell. I saw it
Did
chained
you
up
have
there.
family that were? Yeah, yeah. There's still people up there. At least a few days ago when we left.
Well, if they were resourceful, maybe they're still alive. I don't know. Hard to believe it in a place like this.
Did you have family or friends that were caught in the city?
Yeah. My parents, my little brother.
But I was just talk to her like, do we know do we know Jing the brother from being up there?
You don't think you ran into any of her family that you're aware of? You didn't meet any Lees up there?
Gotcha. Okay. Cool. Can I just clarify a few things? What was the name of the place? I wrote down Place Shield Point. Is that right?
Yeah, so Plague Shield Point is a citadel, essentially underwater, that she wants to break into. And a junkyard, which is just called... one sec. I was just fucking... the dump. Just the dump. Is where they get a lot of materials and stuff. And so she wants to blow up the dump in the hopes that it'll distract them so that she can get in to Plague Shield Point.
Did we pass by the junkyard? The dump?
Let's see.
We passed by like a fortress.
Yeah, you
over
would have.
Here.
You didn't actually pass by it. No, it would have been. And she'll describe it. It would have been to the north of Bell's Forge.
North of Bell's Forge. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So she wants to blow up the dump as a distraction to sneak into the underwater fortress to rescue the captured Hellriders. Can I ask her the names of the Hellriders that were captured?
She only had a vision. She didn't have names.
And I asked her to describe them to see if I recognize any of them.
Yeah, give me a history check for your memory.
As soon as Vin's done with his thing, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
No, not great. A 10.
Okay. Let's see here. Trying to pull some names from it. One sec. No, you would not recognize any of the names. Or any of the descriptions, sorry. Yeah, any of the descriptions. Nope.
Does that strike me as odd at all, or is it just hard? Based on...
It means they would probably have been much higher rank than you, or perhaps they were retired or something like that. It does strike you as odd, because you would have known all the lower rank people.
Mm-hmm.
or a majority of them.
Okay. What do you want to do now? I feel like we should go buy some health potions, some ink, and then some bombs.
Pavel goes into the tent to buy ink.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and buy your ink.
Okay.
Mark off the gold.
Thank you.
And everyone else mark. Vin, did
like-
you mark off? How much did you take from Vin?
20.
All right. Vin, did you mark off 20 gold? You might be on mute. Okay, that's okay.
Might have lost out on me.
Yeah.
I'm going to propose to the group that we spend at least 2 soul coins, if not 4 out of 5 soul coins, on health potions. This can be an out-of-game discussion if people want to give an actual opinion on those.
Yeah, I think potions are good. Out of character. Spinch is not there.
Cool. Is there anything else we might potentially want though to like hold on to them to use them for? Like, I think yeah. Unless someone says otherwise, I think trade in 4 soul coins. Maybe should we go ahead, Jimothy? Or go ahead, Pavel.
Well, I'm just thinking, like, I mean, these are people's souls. Like, we could. There's got to be something interesting you could do with someone's soul that is more interesting than healing potions.
Well, I'm sure, but they're also the currency, and they're kind of
Yeah,
Pavel right now.
yeah. I don't have any ideas for what you can do it.
Can I try to haggle and see if he will give me 5 healing potions for 4? Wait, no, it's
2 healing potions
it's
for 1
it's
soul. Yeah.
okay. So if I give him 4, that'd be 8. Can I see if he'll round up to 10 for me since I'm a big spender?
Yeah, give me persuasion with advantage.
Okay. Okay. Advantage, persuasion, not very good.
That advantage came in handy. Yes, he will package in 10 instead of 8.
Cool. So I'm marking. So there's actually 12 soul coins in the bag of holding. I'm marking off 4 of them. So we still have 8 soul coins, everyone. Just FYI. And I'm currently. Okay, so 10. So I guess 2 to everyone who wants extras. Does anyone have any health pots right now?
I don't have any, but I'm not
Pavel
there
does
either
not
to
have
say
any.
that. So
I also am not there, but I don't have any.
I can.
I have 1. So
Dara
I'm
says,
taking 2. Oh wait, what did Dara say? I'm sorry.
I can heal. Are you hurt?
Oh, that's right. No, this is for the future anticipation.
Do you want to come with us, Dara? I mean, you'll have to leave the Emporium.
Pretty scary, but if I'm with you all, I'll be fine, right?
Um,
A lot of us died yesterday. But we're fine now.
She looks very concerned, and starts looking you over. You do look really pale. Are you sure you're okay?
Mostly sure.
That's the second time you've died.
Yeah. Well, not. Third time, actually.
Oh, Pavel. She just gives you a big hug. Stop that.
that
Remember
is
your
quite a
mage
few
armor.
times. I'm gonna hand 3 to Pavel, and then I'm gonna talk to Spinch. But if he's okay with it, I'm gonna have 2 to Spinch, and then 3 to Vin, since Spinch can heal himself.
Looks like Spinch is checking out Infernal Rapture, if you want to go over.
Yeah, this is where Mahadi went, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. What is Infernal Rapture?
Yeah, so you walk in and you do see a table with this giant contract, and you see a portal. And he says,
Oh.
"Welcome to Infernal Rapture. This is
Hello,
my
Mahadi.
tavern. You get your own personal pocket dimension tavern for only signing your name."
Oh. Oh, this is one of those rules things. What does the contract say?
Yeah, so the contract says, let's see if I have. Yeah. Did I name it? Menu. Let's go ahead and take a 10-minute break while I find this.
Sounds
And
good.
it's a good time for a break anyways.
Yeah.
Right. You'll put those potions on your inventory, so I don't waste the money.
I
I
don't
have
remember. I didn't hear.
I think this is a good time for Vin's meditation to take effect as you finally quiet your mind and envision a peaceful glade with cherry blossom trees. You've never seen a cherry blossom tree before, but Master Fidoki describes them and you're able to envision them. And you see him sitting, hovering slightly over a rock that's covered in blossoms. And he just gives you a little nod as, and he looks over to here, where you see Rhea appear in her newish form. Remembering what she looked like.
Mm-hmm.
And she begins, she rolls initiative, and I need you to roll too.
Oh, okay.
She immediately goes in, picks up her scythe, and says, I told you I wouldn't give you another chance.
Irvin.
Okay, I still see other turns. Okay, we're good though. All right, so you go first though.
Okay. If Vin sees that she's attacking,
Mhm.
I feel like I have my things on them, everything like that?
Yeah, you have all of
Everything?
your things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I will take this out and take my wiki staff out, and I'll just say, okay, this is a new way to fight. And I'm just gonna run up and start attacking her and try to
All
stun
right.
her, I guess.
Mhm.
So let's see, wiki. Okay, 16.
Misses as it glances off of her armor.
Okay,
And she
second
smirks.
attack. Yeah, that's gonna fail, and I will for right now. Feel like she's gonna hit really, really hard. So I'm gonna spend a key point to do patient defense. So I'm dodging.
Okay. Awesome. So she has to roll a disadvantage.
Yes.
As it's her turn. So hang on a second. I need to clear up my side of the turn list. Okay. All right.
Well, actually,
Oh yeah.
I'll just at the end of my turn, I'll just lean around to the old man sitting on the rock, probably just being chill and just be like, just so I'm clear, am I fighting like, is this her or is it like just like my version of her, or is it your version of her?
He gives you a little shrug.
Oh, great.
And she turns to attack you. She's going to attack with her scythe and with her wings. So with her scythe, wow, she rolls a 30 with disadvantage.
Jeez, yep,
Dealing,
that will hit.
yeah, 23 slashing.
Yep, that's half my health.
Okay. And then she attacks with her wings. That's a 14 at disadvantage.
That will miss.
Oh, she has 2 with her scythe. Sorry. 17 with
Okay.
disadvantage.
That just hits.
Okay, for another 19 slashing.
Okay, I'm barely up.
All right. And it's your turn.
Okay. Well, I don't have any of those healing potions on me yet. So I'm just gonna try to hit her. I'm just like, all right, well, this is gonna suck really bad, really soon. And I guess I'll just shift this way, and make 2 attacks at least at first, and probably do some more after that.
All right.
Let's see, wiki staff. That will miss.
Mm-hmm.
That will miss. I'll spend another key point. I'm gonna flurry of blows to see if I can actually get her stunned here.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. And nope. I miss with everything.
She.
And I
Go ahead.
think that is the end of my turn.
All right. She retaliates, screaming in rage and despair. 2 with her scythe. 16 misses, right?
16 misses.
Okay. 22 hits for 19.
Yep. I'm down.
All right. You wake back up at full health. You're back where you started.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, that's... Huh. Is she in the same position she was just in, or is she in
Yeah, she
a different
turns
one?
to look at you after she thought you died, and she's looking at the ground, and she moves to turn, and she sees you back there, and she grimaces.
Okay. I'm gonna say, man, these concussions are definitely getting worse before they're getting better. I guess I'll just run up again.
All right.
Takes take some more swings.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
All
There's
right.
a natural 20.
That hits, yeah.
That one hit. Yeah. And then I'll spend a key point to try to stun her.
Okay. All right, so give me 1 sec. Put the damage, and then what's that? A con?
A con save, I believe.
She rolled a
I'll double
23.
check. Yep. Oh, that's more than enough.
Mm-hmm.
Second attack. That will miss.
Okay.
And I guess I don't know how long I'll have, but I'll do just a normal unarmed attack and see what I can do. Nope.
Okay.
So 1 hit.
All right. Yeah, you got to hit
And I'll
him.
just lean around and be like, so, no ideas? Nothing?
He does
Do
another
I need
shrug.
it? All right.
Give me an insight check.
14?
He's pretty hard to read, but you think there's something more here.
Okay.
As she fights back. So she's gonna swing her scythe again and her wings. She rolls a 30 for 28 slashing.
Okay.
23 for 24 slashing.
That's enough. That will take me back down.
All right. As you reset.
Okay.
I think you were here. Yeah.
Can I guess instead of attacking this turn, I'll just do a perception check.
Okay.
See if I can pick up on something that I'm missing.
Mm-hmm.
So that is just an 11.
It seems like this is you're in a cherry blossom forest with Rhea and this old dude.
Okay. For the time being, I guess Vin's not that smart, unfortunately. Vin's just gonna keep attacking.
All right.
Just 2 more.
Oh, there you go. Another hit.
Yeah, those are some good hits.
Mm-hmm.
And then 1 more unarmored. Okay, that will not hit. So what?
Okay.
18 plus 24 damage total.
Okay. Yeah. Awesome. She fights back.
Mm-hmm.
26 for 16. A 14 misses. Nat 20 for 20 damage with her wings. So yeah, I think you're still
up with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got 10. So I'm gonna. Man, I'm so tempted. I think Vin has to feel like he's missing something. Does she look like she's getting hurt as well?
Yeah, it looks like she's getting like bruised and bloodied from your attacks.
Okay.
She's a pretty sturdy person right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're noticing effects.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and give me another perception or insight for your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna do another perception. I'm just trying to get some 19. That's a little bit better.
You notice kind of a frown or a sadness in your eyes as you go to attack. Or not in your eyes, sorry, in the Master Fidoki's eyes as you go to attack.
Okay. Vince Vin's not going to attack, but he's not going to leave the radius, and he's not going to dodge necessarily. He's just going to turn to this guy and be like, "Okay, I think I understand. Maybe like there's got to be like a non-violent option kind of thing, right?" But he won't attack this turn. He won't defend. He's just going to fully turn around and not quite disengage, but like not be paying attention to Rhea in this moment.
Okay. And you'll see Rhea will cry and yell at you, "Fight me!"
Oh, okay. Huh.
But Master Fidoki stands up and he waves his hand and she's gone. And it's just the two of you. Non-violence is always an option.
Yeah, I guess. And then we'll just like make his way up onto this little rock and sit down.
This stick of yours.
It's a... Mm-hmm.
It will compel me to fight. You are not ready.
Yes. Okay.
There is another you could fight. Yes. Get stronger.
Okay.
If you can defeat them, I will allow you a fight.
All right. Do you? Well, hang on. And I guess even in this state, I'm gonna pull out the stick and be like, do you know things about this stick that I don't? Because my plan was handcuffing you and then asking you questions. Because the last guy just got violent right away and wouldn't answer questions.
It is made of a material that is sentient. It has a will, the will to see your strength. It appears to think strength is only combat.
Interesting. Vin looks down at his arms very briefly. I don't feel like I'm very strong. But okay.
It thinks strength is combat. That's not necessarily the truth. But you can, if you wish, continue to give it what it wants, and perhaps it shall reward you.
Or the other option is gets stronger and then do something else. Just beat it somehow?
If you could prove your strength to it some other way, that could work.
Okay. But you said there was another person that I could like train with or whatever.
There is an arena far to contra abyss, owned by the Warlord, the Soul Collector. In there.
Yeah, we actually needed to see him about some stuff, so.
In there
we have a long list of people, yeah.
A monk who masters fire elements. They know only brutality. Teach them non-violence, or prove that you are stronger in return.
Okay. All right. I'll give it a try, I guess. That's something.
What brings you to Avernus?
Ooh, man, it's kind of a weird question. The short answer is technically I'm bound to the city, and the longer answer is I have this magic compass that points me to where this stick needs to go, and it just happens to be here. I actually had another list. I'll pull out the other list of other realms. I actually had this other list. Really, really hoping for the Candy Realm. Unfortunately, I'm kind of doubting it exists now.
I hear realms can
boys,
be
really.
created if one has the power or the will.
Hey, that's good. That's good. I'm gonna talk to Pavel about that.
Tell me, why do you fight? Why do
Oh
you
boy,
do all of this?
man, I don't know. I just like he at this point, Vin, not very good at meditating nor standing still, is probably just laying down on the rock at this point, like back fully arched. That's a I don't know. I tend to just fight because it's seems to be the best option, and there's a lot of times where we just get ourselves into situations and the options are either like run away or fight. And I'm not fantastic at running away. So, I usually just end up fighting and then, you know, dying a couple of times and a lot of concussions and, the usual things.
You are very impulsive.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
I think
Some people think
you...
that's a good quality.
It can be. It's good to be able to react to situations. But I think you will find more purpose, more fulfillment if you discover why you do these things.
Interesting. Yeah. Just kind of zones out a little bit thinking about that.
And you return to the tent in the heat.
He real as he's coming back, I just want him to be like, "Hey, real quick, if I chop down one of these trees, would it come back with me?" And then we come back.
Yeah. You see him smirk at the... No, it was all in your mind.
Oh man, it's fine. Frankly, I have a little bit too much wood right now. Too many projects.
I think
So,
you would get
okay.
along with my great-granddaughter. She can be impulsive too.
Who's your great granddaughter?
Jing Li.
Oh,
You'll find
yeah.
her around here. She just walked out with your friend.
Yeah. Oh, that was part of the noise that Pavel was making? I thought Pavel was just stealing my money again. It's fine. Okay. I thank you for the meditation and advice, I guess. I don't know.
You can
I
come
don't know
back
how it will go or
anytime
not.
for free wisdom.
Mm-hmm. I definitely got a lot of wisdom. Definitely was free. Okay. Bye. Do I still? Here's a question. Do I feel as hurt as I was
Oh
in
no,
the
you're
dream,
full
or am I
health,
still
sorry.
full? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair. Then we'll casually walk off and be like, make my way over, I guess, towards the group at this point.
They all seem to be walking towards Infernal Rapture as you run into him.
Mm-hmm.
Dara will run up to you. You looked really busy earlier, but hi, Vin.
Why? Yeah, I was busy. I was in a forest, and then I had to fight. What's her name? Whose name I
Rhea.
literally just saw. Yeah, Rhea. I literally just saw it on the screen, and it just disappeared from my head. Yeah, and then I had to fight Rhea a couple of times, and then I thought I died, and then I immediately came back, and then it was like all a wisdom thing, and now I need to go maybe either teach a guy or hurt a guy that is fighting in the arena with the Soul Collector. So, there's that.
Did your stick do the thing?
No, but he seems to think that he knows what it is, and I'm gonna skip the second guy. And apparently there's a third guy. I go to the third guy, and if I can help him, then I should be good enough to go after him. I know it's a little bit confusing, but it does work out, I think.
It's like the Pokemon gyms. You don't have
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah, it's like the Pokemon gyms where there's that one gym that's set in like the very first town, but you don't have enough badges to do that one yet, so you have to go all the way over to Brock. It's like that.
So
Brock
does
is at
your
the Soul
compass-
Connect.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess it's not really a Brock. I can't remember who the fire gym in is Generation 1, but it's whoever that guy is.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
Min, does your compass still point to this dude?
That's a great question. Does my compass still point to that dude?
Yeah, it does. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Great,
Yeah.
we can find the Emporium late. That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I guess that's the cheat code to get back here. What'd you guys
Okay,
get?
definitely. Oh, I forgot to ask about the stand.
God.
Like Neil's gonna run back to the tent. Oh, and here's your all's potions. I'm gonna run back and I'm gonna ask the dude about the sand. You cut out a little
Yeah,
bit.
you cut out there, Pavel. Oh no, yeah, we can't hear
Ooh,
you.
that's bad.
Oh, sorry.
Can you try rejoining?
No, it's still bad. Being like a syllable every few seconds.
Try
Hi.
again?
We're getting nothing right now.
Nothing at all.
Oh no.
Oh.
Poor wizard.
Maybe it's a
Go to Jing,
Bluetooth
though.
thing.
Yeah, it
Hmm.
sounded like it was like Bluetooth or like noise
Yeah.
canceling or something was picking up too much.
Oh, it actually
Yeah.
flags it in Discord now. The user may be having trouble with their connecting to the call. That's interesting.
Really?
Interesting. Where do you see
Yeah.
that?
Well, it
Where
did
do
for
you
a second
Where
there.
where do you see that?
I saw that where like the little emoticons are on the
Oh, really?
side. I saw a little
Hello.
orange thing.
Oh, hey.
Hello.
We
Hi.
hear you. Can you hear us?
Oh yes, I can hear you. Yes.
Okay.
It,
We can hear
looks
you.
like I was. It looked like Discord just like went down for like a minute or something. I'm not sure what happened.
Yeah, that
It's
was
like
weird.
bad
We couldn't
connection.
hear anything you were saying earlier.
Okay, I was just saying that I got out my ink and I showed it to Vin.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. So Tamila asks Tarkleby about the sand, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. From the fourth layer of hell, I think, the hard to pronounce sand.
Oh, yes, it's used in forges. I think Bill's Forge has some.
Oh, that's good to know.
Hmm.
It's used in forges. Okay, but you all don't have any for sale here.
No, no. It's a rare resource in this layer of hell. Sorry.
Thanks, anyways. I'll scuttle back to the group and I will convey that the sand we need is in Bell's Forge.
Meanwhile, Spinch is looking over a long contract.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't
Spinch.
know how much he's looking into it. He like reads the beginning and he starts to just kind of just phase out and he's like, okay, I think this is okay. But what is in there? What is inside the portal? The other place?
That is how you enter Infernal Rapture. We have dining
But-
services, spa services, safe sleeping quarters.
Is there a restaurant in there? I am looking for the
Yes.
food place.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
By the way, my name is Spinch, and I would like to have you as a friend.
Oh, that's wonderful, Spinch. Yes.
You seem like a
all
very great
customers are
person.
friends.
Yes, and will you be friends with my friends?
Sure, if they just sign the little contract and become a customer.
Okay. He'll just sign.
All right. You sign the contract and you see him bow towards the portal.
Cool. He'll give Mahadi a hug.
Yeah. He'll give
He
you a
just
hug
goes up
back.
to him. Cool.
Yeah.
It is great to have you as a new friend.
Mhm.
My friend Dara is also really great, and I think you should be her friend too.
Oh yes, I
If
have
you are not
welcomed her
already.
here and given her the protection of our caravan.
So we are already friends. We are more than
Yes.
friends now. We are friends.
Absolutely.
Who should I speak to if I want to talk to the person who makes the food?
Oh, well, all food is made by me.
Wait, then I will not go in. I must talk to you. I am a cook, and I would like to cook with you.
Oh, wonderful. Yes, we have a daily menu. It changes every day.
Can I learn what you cook? I can teach you what I learned.
I'm a very busy man. What have you learned?
I know how to make a dreamer's feast.
That could be useful.
It's
Perhaps.
otherworldly. I learned from Brarumak.
Ah, yes. Not as good as my meals, but pretty good.
Please teach me.
I suppose I could. How long do you have?
All the time.
Well, it would require one full day of training and another contract.
Okay.
Wonderful.
I will shake his hand.
You will shake your hand, and he's like, when
Can
would
we
you
start
like to?"
now? Start now?
It'll take 24 hours, are you sure?
He just shakes his head, yes. He's too far
Alright.
into it.
You see him draw up a contract, and the contract is in exchange for teaching you how to do this. You will bring a copy of the Infernal Rapture contract with you and try to get at least 5 people to sign the contract. That doesn't include your friends. Like people that aren't
Aw.
at the Emporium. Or haven't
Oh, so like
visited.
give him business.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Does it say I have to within a certain time period, or just that I'll try to get it to him?
If you don't do it within I'm trying to think of what they call months in the world. Within a month, you will forfeit your soul and be a chef at his restaurant.
Yep. Signed it.
All right. All right. So you guys see Spinch. As you approach, you see Spinch walking through the portal, I imagine. You're following Mahadi?
Yeah, wherever he's going, I'm going.
Yeah, so Mahadi takes you through the portal to a really fancy kitchen with all of the things and begins to teach you.
Very cool.
As you guys approach, you see another Mahadi appears. Welcome to Infernal Rapture.
Hi. Our friend just went through the portal.
Oh yes, he's learning how to make one of our meals.
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to think how nosy Tamila would be. Like, what does that involve?
Oh, well, for 24 hours, he and I will be in our kitchen, cooking up all sorts of delicious foods. We could serve them to you at Infernal Rapture if you choose.
So, sorry, did you say 24 hours?
Yes.
Ha!
That's a little bit of time there.
Well, what I do is much better than what Brewermark can do.
I'm sure. Does time move the same way through the portal as it does here? Is that going to be like a full 24 hours from now?
Oh, yes. Same time.
Yep.
I asked him if he was sure, and he was very sure.
Yeah, he's a dumb little bit.
Oh
I
no,
love him
he's a
though.
valued friend.
He definitely is. Oh goodness.
If you'd like to speak with them,
Oh my God.
you can come to the Infernal Rapture.
He definitely is.
I'm looking at the group like, what are we gonna do? We're gonna wait 24 hours for him?
It's like Vin just starts just finding like one of the tables and just starts pulling out wood from his pack. Just start laying it out on the table. It's like,
Perhaps you would
Go
like to
visit
try
the
some of our spa
Purple
services.
City.
nah, I'm good. Just holds up some wood.
Don't have too much coin to spend. I think Camille's just defeated and go sit next to Vin and worry about Spinch, but not really be able to do anything.
Spinch is in.
So sorry.
Yeah, this lovely place here. You might have to put your token on.
I can see it.
Okay, great. Yeah. So you're in this place. You see he's able to make rooms as needed. So he just makes this like incredible like giant kitchen that would service like 10 cooks, but it's just for the two of you. And he begins to teach you all sorts of recipes from his various daily menus. He'll teach you starting with today's menu, which is this here.
Ooh, fancy menu.
Let's see.
There's
There aren't
Oh,
prices,
the
that means it's all
pan-fried
expensive.
myconid. Yeah, it does mean that.
Yes.
I like the pan-fried myconid.
Yeah, one meal, he explains, one meal at our restaurant is a soul coin. Very expensive. Only the most wealthy come and enjoy our services, and so we must make our food luxurious, nutritious, and tasty.
Spinch is like eating it up.
Mm-hmm.
Pun intended.
Yeah, he goes on and like teaches you how to make all the most. I don't know if you guys have seen The Bear, but he's teaching you like these like super fancy cooking recipes. But he's doing it very. He's a very friendly, hospitable person, so he's very nice and like very patient with you throughout the whole process.
Awesome. You said it's just us in the kitchen?
Yeah, it's just you two. Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
You notice sometimes he uses a double of himself. He'll call it in from another room. So you notice that he has a lot of copies of himself.
Cool. I ask him how he does that.
Ah, well, your wizard friend might know, but you're able to make a copy of yourself called a simulacrum, and it stays for quite some time.
So you can cook so much more?
Exactly, yes.
Yes. I want to know how to do that. I will talk to my friend. Yes. Do you think I can make friends with the people who eat from here?
They don't tend to talk to the cook much. Most people come here for privacy. I create special rooms just for them.
Oh, I see. Okay. If I want to make more friends, where should I go?
It's hard for a half-orc to make friends in hell.
No, I've made lots of friends already. It is very easy.
Well, all right.
I made friends with you, and it was so easy.
You are a very friendly person. Well, devils love making a deal. If you could provide any ways to give them a deal, they will eat it up. Just like this delicious food.
And they will be friends, and more friends are good. Okay.
Yep, exactly.
I feel like that's a slippery slope, but yeah, we'll get to that when we get there.
Yep. The Mahadi out here, anytime anyone gets close, it's just like, you can always visit your friend in Infernal Rapture. But otherwise, the other people seem to be going about their business. You do see some other people like eating, like devils mostly come and go from the shops, and sometimes they bring their own food and they eat at these places here, or sometimes they go into Infernal Rapture.
What should we do?
Do I see
Is this working away?
Do I see a tent full of fire monsters?
Yes, you do. The gearbox. Yeah, you still haven't explored all the shops
There's
here.
like 3 more shops, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
4.
You guys watch Pavel walk away.
He doesn't always make good decisions. Bill's gonna follow Pavel.
These are the creatures you see in here. Fiery looking salamanders. And you see they're all working at these work tables. They have a war machine part, they have weapons, they have armor, and they have some things that they're repairing at the moment. And they turn to you and say, "Welcome to the gearbox."
Hello, thank you.
Need
What is
repairs?
the gearbox? Not necessarily repairs, maybe upgrades. We've got a
Upgrades.
Kinku that would probably love to talk to you about this. Can you tell me about the gearbox?
Yeah, we sell all metal things. Armor, weapons, war machines. Anything metal, we can do it.
Can I this is the guy sitting on the junk pile in the back that's talking, right?
No, it's the salamanders.
Oh, it's the salamanders. Okay.
The guys on the back, yeah, you notice there's actually, I didn't want to like spam the map, but there are 9 of these little dudes picking through the parts in the back.
Ooh, that's a guy.
Mm-hmm.
How big is that guy? Is he like a foot tall?
I think he's considered like medium sized. I guess he would be Timelo sized.
Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm actually a little bit more curious about the 3 of you. If I'm not mistaken, you are elementals? Primordials?
Elementals, if you want to label us.
Sorry for labeling you. How did you come to be here?
Oh, it just came in through the fire plane portal.
There's a fire plane portal.
Oh yeah, up in Tiamat's place.
Up in Tiamat's place. Are you friendly with Tiamat?
Oh hell no, but the fire dragon she's consorting with, he's all right.
She's consorting with a fire dragon who is from the fire plane, I take it. And did you mean to come here? Did you want to come here? Did you want to just do this?
Oh yeah, we expanded our business into Avernus. We got a business in oh gosh, what's the brass city in the fire plane? I think it's just the brass something.
Are they all called the gearbox? Just different gearboxes?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we're always the gearbox.
Well, let me go get my my associate, and we'll probably talk about upgrades. And I turn around a bit and walk away very quickly.
Pavel. Is he going to get Chugga? Is that what you're doing?
Yep.
All right.
And
Can I inquire while Pavel's gone? Can I just inquire about I know there's a word for it, but armor for shadow.
Oh yeah,
Into-
barding. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so they would be able to outfit her with a plate armor, which I believe has a default DC of like 20 or something. But she would have disadvantage on stealth checks.
No.
Or anything metal. So any metal armor you would like to put on her. See, like a breastplate, maybe?
Okay, so there's padded leather, stud leather hide, chain shirt, chain scale. Yeah, breastplate. Can I? How much for a breastplate? Maybe.
What do you deal in? You deal in soul coins or gold?
Either. We probably have more soul coins at this point than gold. But how much in soul coins?
It'd be 1 soul coin. We could throw in another armor or weapon.
16. Oh, never mind. This doesn't actually help her any. Breastplate wouldn't.
Oh, you want something better?
Yeah, something better than a breastplate. What do you got better than a breastplate?
We got some adamantine here. Maybe we can make a adamantine breastplate.
What does adamantine do to armor?
Can't be critically hit.
Interesting. Okay. How much would it be?
Well, if you're having the adamantine, no extra weapon or armor, but just 1 soul coin would be fine.
Wait, so one soul coin for an adamantine breastplate for a panther.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually seems really reasonable. Let me think about it though.
Well, hurry up. Adamantine is rare. If we use it, you lose it.
Keep that in mind. Thank you.
Pavel, you're able to get to Chukka.
Yeah, I take out my soul coin, I give it to Chukka, and I point at the tent and I say, "Upgrades over there."
Oh, perfect. And he drives the car over to the tent and you see him start to talk and negotiate with the salamanders.
What does it sound like Chugga's getting? Anything good?
Yeah, he's going through the options. I'm finding. I think there is a sheet for infernal.
It's technically
Like
a
Wait,
sheet, so-
I don't think I had a soul coin.
Oh, you
Or
didn't?
no, I
Okay.
did because hold on. I have the bag of holding,
We
right?
would have placed yours in the bag of hold.
Yes.
I think
so
everyone placed theirs in the
I
bag
take
of
mine out
holding.
and I give it to him.
Okay.
Just give it to Chugga.
How many did you pull out, Jimmy or Pavel?
just one, just mine.
Okay. Yeah, so
But he
he's
also has
looking
phone
through
as
these
well.
options.
Ooh.
And he also had one, so he's got 2. He should have 2.
The acidic bile sprayer. Flamethrower. I'm reading all loud. Scream, infernal scream.
I'm gonna turn the soul coins into a resource so that we can like toggle it on the right and not have to look for them.
Oh, nice. In the bag of holding, you mean?
Yeah.
The acidic bile sprayer sounds pretty awesome.
The infernal screamer is tortuous. Dang.
The teleporter is a man. That is powerful. I feel like.
Okay.
Basically, just being able to dimension door
Oh, that's
everybody in
very
there.
good.
30 or
Oh yeah,
like
that's epic.
that's a good get out of a fight quick kind of
Yep.
thing.
That can
Yeah, that is pretty awesome. Yeah, 300 feet's a lot too.
Well, that's what I was saying. It's dimension door. Like you, that's
Yeah.
big.
No. I like teleporter. I think best. I like smoke screen. So, somehow the armor doesn't seem as good because I don't actually know how hefty the car is without ever done combat with it. But I also like Infernal Screamer and Acidic Bile Sprayer.
Well, I will say I'm leaving it up to you guys what you like, only because Vin is not paying any attention to any of that's happening in there. So I think only really Pavel and Tamila would have any real say.
All right, out of game. Is there any ones that y'all particularly want? We don't even know the cost of them, but
Yeah. The only one that I saw that I felt like was useful was that teleporter.
I like teleporter. That's my
I
first
think
one.
I do think it's partially why that is because we have not done a vehicle combat yet. So like I don't know how useful is the additional armor, how useful is having a stronger weapon. I just know that like we often get into little jams with the vehicle, and that could probably get out of with a
Yeah,
once a day teleport, right?
I agree.
Mhm.
That's my first choice.
can we find out how much the teleporter costs? And time, and it's probably fine that Spinch is actually doing his thing because I'm assuming this will take a little while to upgrade.
Yeah, it would take a day to install, and it's actually very expensive. It's 10 soul coins.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's outside of
Yeah.
our range. I can see why it's
You
useful
can
though.
negotiate. They also you could ask them if they want anything to have done, like to cheapen things.
It might be worth it to get it though. I know it's spending all of our reserve, but that's very useful in my opinion.
How many soul coins do we have right now?
I think 8, right?
I think. Well, 8 plus chuggas plus if we get crikeys off them, we'd have 10.
Oh, okay. So then we could maybe do it. And I think we could maybe convince Chugga to do it if it was a thing that was definitely going to keep him safe, right? Like the idea of teleporting would be one of those things that would keep his chicken safe, right?
Yeah.
Chicken, yeah.
Chickens,
yeah.
Yeah, I think we could convince Crikey.
Chukka's already planning to spend his coin on whatever upgrade it is. So
Yeah, we just have one left, Crikey, and I think he can be convinced.
Well, let's see if we can't bargain him down potentially, and let's see if we can't what they would want in exchange. But yeah, Pavel, I think you're the most persuasive, other than Spinch. So get in there and haggle.
Pavel is distracted and ran
I'm
to the edge of
grabbing
the ran to the edge of the
You could.
Emporium.
I don't know what is your bonus, Pavel? Real quick, just so.
It's a +2.
Okay, Tamila, if you wanted to, Vin's is also a +2, so it would be the same for persuasion, if that helps.
I do. I think I've said so many times the group sucks. It's just Tamila that sucks. The rest of y'all are and fine.
No, no one
let's be
has.
clear
No one
here.
is,
But we don't have anyone that has like a above a +2. I don't think.
no
Maybe
one. No one is
Spin's maybe a
proficient.
+3.
Yeah.
I am technically proficient, but I'm a +0. Or no, I'm sorry. I'm proficient, but I have a -1 to charisma, right? So that's why I have a +2.
That's great.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go grab Ben then and be like, try to help us get a good deal.
Okay. Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I can definitely do that. He'll leave his stuff and he'll walk over.
I'm gonna ask Shadow to guard his stuff for a second. I think Dara and Jin Li's there.
Yeah, I guess they're just hanging out
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Hated
Yeah.
and lost all his wood.
Chuka will describe the different variations that they're talking about. And 10 soul coins? And the guys.
I don't know.
Teleportation is very expensive, very rare.
Yeah.
You
I know.
But
you
it's
were to
only
get-
300 feet.
Yeah. You know, Chuka, you would probably be able to help out with the installation. I'm sure the installation of those things is probably pretty difficult too. Correct?
We're very skilled.
But you
We
could
can
probably use
handle
enough.
it.
Yeah, free labor for a day.
I was about to say.
Just
I was about to say.
Labor,
I mean, if you want to
okay.
turn down free labor, I suppose that's a choice. But
Have you got anything to trade? You're trying to bargain with us. Any
Yes.
metals?
Ooh, I'm not really a metal person. I'm a wood person, and I can
Ugh.
tell.
I
I can tell that you probably don't like some wood. And unfortunately, I did have some wood that was probably pretty good for you guys, but I traded that to some spine devils to make a flaming pitchfork. So, you know how it is.
I'm gonna pull Vin aside. Wait 1 second, and then also to the whole group. So it's only been like an hour or so. We could totally go hit that caravan, the big cart full of all the metals, and get a deal here.
We could, but that's gonna upset Belle, who's gonna, probably get mad at us.
Mm-hmm.
And didn't you were telling me that he has the sands we need too?
He does. All right. Do we know what's gonna upset Belle? Can I insight? Am I gonna upset Belle? Don't they sell this stuff to Belle? Like it's not like we're robbing Belle. It's like he hasn't bought it yet or something. Probably.
Actually, that is a great question. They're selling it to Belle, correct?
Yeah, so the way it worked, when you were talking to the devils, they said they just said it's shipped up there. They didn't say whether it was a sell or an agreement or yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, go ahead and make that insight check to see.
No, it's like, but like, what's the worst that happens if we lose Belle's good graces? We'll just like sneak in and steal his sand instead. Like, free the fire giants. I mean, do a good thing.
Gonna say, I don't know if you remember the last time we did that. I have a little bit of a fuzzy memory of it, but I'm pretty sure I died during that time, and I think I turned towards Shadow, and I think you died during that time.
Tamila will actually kind of shut up at that. She's a little sad about her cat. But, okay, well, that's fine. I mean, okay, well we don't have to go get the medals for them.
I mean,
It'd be cheaper.
Jing Li will approach and just say, you know, the junkyard that we were talking about has all sorts of stuff. Junk that I don't care what happens to it.
Where's the junkyard?
The dump that we were gonna visit.
It's like 2 hexes away though, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty far, and we'd have to go and we'd have to do that without Spinch. I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, I don't really. I mean, I'd be okay maybe trying to go and get this medal without Spinch, but I wouldn't want to do anything else without Spinch.
Mm-hmm.
I know I haven't
Are
been
you,
here very long, but my great-granddad has, and he says you can make deals. You could promise to bring something.
Oh,
oh.
maybe that would work.
I mean, maybe we could like just pay 10 soul coins and then go get some things and then like have them return like 2 soul coins if we get it or something like that.
That could work.
Actually, that
That
might
way-
be a good
that
idea.
way-
Maybe we just
Mm.
if we just pay up front for it, and then we just treat whatever we find as basically like things we can sell to them. Because that way, because my concern is, what if we find like one of the things we need for Lulu's device in the junkyard, and that we'd have to like sell it to them or make some other weird agreement with them. But this way, if we just pay up front and then have like a casual agreement that if we find anything good in the junkyard, we'll sell it to them. That way we can just get the money for the things we want to sell and not have to like be forced to sell anything. Does that make sense?
I feel like that's a lot safer. Not safer.
We just have to
But it's
convince.
definitely a good thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we just have to convince Krieg to give up his soul coin for the teleport.
Crikey, yeah.
Well,
We'll
Crikey,
go see if they won't do like 8 instead of 10. Like just ask them if they'll do 8
Yeah.
instead of
I
10.
don't think. Yeah, eight's a lot. That's a lot to cut off.
Tell them 300 feet's not far enough. They either need to do 500 feet or it's only gonna be 8.
Okay, I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do, and I'll walk back into the room.
Mhm.
Like, all right, what? So, here's what we're thinking. There's a chance that we're going to be heading over to a certain junkyard fairly soon, and obviously, there's a decent amount of people looking for parts and scraps and expensive metals and everything like that. Obviously, Belle wants a bunch of it, right?
Right?
But if there's a chance you guys do, let's say, 8 for the upgrades, then we'll let you guys have first pick on whatever we find over there that we're willing to sell.
9. And Chuka helps with the installation.
Done. Shakes on it right away.
There you go. Chuka says, it'll take all night.
We have 24 hours, so that's fine.
Okay. And he's very excited as him and just one of the salamanders go and work on the car. And a bunch of these little magnon dudes help out.
I'm putting 0 in our bag of holding. Just Crikey that has 1 soul coin.
Does he?
Fine.
Does he
That's
still have
fine.
that soul coin?
Oh, you know what? He may have already bought some chicken feed.
Oh,
That's fair. I'm gonna. If not, I have something I might do to help make him give it over as well. But we'll get to that later.
I don't even have enough. I don't even have anything to go buy empty vials. I guess I think I myself a couple gold. Pavel didn't take all my gold. I'll use my 9 remaining gold.
Oh man, a whole gold. Vin's got 7 silver and 29 copper. So 1 copper short of a
Holy
full
shit.
gold. He's got 99
Holy
cents to his
shit.
name.
Oh, are you back for bombs?
Oh, bombs! Because we forgot about bombs. We had to buy
Oh,
the
no.
bombs.
We need bombs for the plan.
Run, go find Crikey.
Oh, no. By the way,
yeah,
Spinches
see-
and gold. I don't know if
Give
that'll
me
help with
a
anything.
survival check to find Crikey, as he's been walking around.
Just 22. I don't know why I have advantage on right now.
You see him in this weird tent here. This is the
which
larva
one?
farm.
Crikey!
Oh,
Hi,
hey,
Crikey.
Camilla. I was gonna buy some larvae for the chickens. I think they'd like it.
That's really nice, Crikey. You know that Spinch can make food for the chickens, right? Like, does he not make good food?
But living larvae, it's perfect food. And if we buy 2, they can mate. And then we'll have unlimited food.
Now, Crikey, you know these are living, feeling creatures. Are you sure you want them to be, bred for a food source and then consumed? That feels very unvegan.
Give me a persuasion with advantage.
I feel really bad, y'all. I'm like,
No, but you're right to do it.
oh
Oh
my
my
god.
god.
Okay, that's not great. It's a reason why Camilla doesn't roll persuasion. Okay.
Oh, it's okay. Zeneth told me they don't have brains, so they can't think. You see the
Camilla's, I think, kinda
hobgoblin
just gonna roll
give you a little wave. Yeah.
Well, the chickens don't have brains either. Like storm off. Okay. So, Jin Li, how are you going to go about buying a bomb?
Oh, well, I
Like
heard,
before we
I don't know, I heard Eliak was kind of weird. I don't know how to do business with her just yet. Do you want to go with me?
Well, I think it was a soul coin for a bomb. I think new plan. We're gonna hang out for 24 hours. We're gonna get our thing upgrade. Gonna get Spinch his magical experience. I think then we go to the dump. We scavenge some stuff. We come back here. We sell it for more soul coins, and then we buy the bombs.
Nah, that'd take too long. Let me talk to Eliak.
Okay. I love it with her to talk, I guess.
Are you back for some bombs? And vials.
Bombs and vials.
Yeah, Jing Li, I don't know. Were you asking about vials?
Oh no! I mean, I'll probably buy vials, my 9 gold pieces at the end of this, but like, no, I'll let Jin Li talk about her bombs first. Get that all figured out first.
All right. Yeah, I need some bombs. What do you think about doing a deal for the bombs? You got anything that needs doing? And Eliak's like, oh, well, I could use some tests done if you blow things up and then give me the materials that you blew up, and then I can look at the residue to determine how it went. So I get the bombs, I blow it up, and I just bring you back the debris? Yes. It'll be very heavy, though. Do you guys got a cart or something?
I mean, we have a vehicle. We can, as long as it's like, we also have a lot of people that we're trying to put in this vehicle. Like, can we give you like small bits of the residue? Like 10 pounds worth of residue?
Pulling up the requirements and like. It's actually in the dump stuff, so give me a second.
No worries, you're good. Or we can bring you more ichor.
I suppose 10 pounds will be fine. I just need a little bit from every explosion. And she hands you 6 bombs.
Hey, that worked out. Nice. Do you want us to bring you more ichor anyways?
I'll always buy
Just
ichor.
because?
Yes. Now these must be used by Jing Li. She's the granddaughter of that guy. He's really cute.
He is cute, isn't he?
Did you see his muscles?
Gently, is he single?
Ugh. Gross. I think. So these bombs are for Jing Li. Thanks. And she takes the bombs and puts them in her bag.
6 bombs.
Mm-hmm.
To only be used by Jin.
Guess I'm going with you.
Yeah. Yeah. Can I buy I have 9 gold. Can I buy as many vials and also a big jug so that we can fill it full of ichor and bring it back to you?
Oh, the jug's free. And she hands you like a pitcher, like a water pitcher.
Okay.
And that can have a cork on it. And then she hands you 10 vials. 9 gold.
9 gold. Yep, I'll give her 9 gold. Thank you. Okay, 9 vials. 9 empty vials that are black. Are they
You're
are
really
they are they
nice,
like
Ellie.
normal vials?
Yeah, they're glass vials, yeah.
Iliac. We like Iliac. She's awesome.
Enjoy my experimental bombs.
Hold on, experimental?
That's what she says.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Camilla doesn't ask. Okay. Gonna go back to the group and update them on that progress. I feel like we're making great progress, y'all.
I mean, I feel like you're doing a lot of the work. Vin says as he's still sitting at the table just working on another wood piece.
And Dara's like, good job, Tamila.
That teleport is going to come in handy, I feel.
Mm-hmm.
I really do think so too. I mean, we are so poor, but like that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Poor but safe.
I'm debating making ichor arrows. I kind of want to see what happens if I make arrows dipped in ichor and fire them at things.
They weren't affected.
Well, no,
The demons aren't affected by it, aren't they? Or no, they are affected by it. They
Well, no, but
go
the
like crazy, don't they?
Those were Fae.
I'm gonna ask Crikey.
Oh, they were Fae.
Mm-hmm.
Those were.
Yeah.
Well,
any devils or demons are not affected. Only anything else. So, elementals or dragons or humans would be affected.
I might still make some just because I like having variety.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently I don't have any holy water, so might as well.
Well, it is getting late. There's only 2 shops left from here to Avernus and shave and a haircut. Do you want to save those for next week?
Yeah.
Did
I think that
Pavel
works.
want to be
Sounds
doing
good.
something right now?
Oh yeah, Pavel. You want to?
Yeah, Pavel. I don't know how long Pavel needs. He doesn't need 24 hours to think about this, but he's gonna be like, oh my god, it's actually happening. There's an opportunity to go somewhere and do something that's important to me, and there's an actual plan, and we were gonna go there anyway. And oh my god, he's just freaking out.
Awesome. Yeah. Yeah, you see Piggy is just like curiously watching you as you're thinking about it. Awesome. All right. By the way, Lulu would have been hovering around you guys, and Balacross would have just been relaxing on the car.
Cool.
Awesome.
All right.
Fun session, everyone. Thank you.
Yeah, super
All right.
fun.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ash.
Hope everyone is